Hello, and welcome back to our 55th episode of the Labyrinth of Thieves campaign. We are your hosts and storytellers here from Wanderlustdnd, ready to dive into tonight's episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel as we post new episodes every other Wednesday. Well, congratulations are in order. You managed to cleverly steal one of the most advanced Fyreflies on the market. All without killing anyone or making powerful enemies amongst the underground gangs of Manira. Last time, while Artrin and Gizmo made a deal with a Mott of the Grimhounds to get energized mithril gears in exchange for some power cells, Al cast Magic Jar and possessed the body of one of the pilots in the hangar. This allowed Caché and the rest of you to just fucking simply walk aboard a ship. Not before Artrin handed over the power cells to Amat and gained some interesting insight into the gang's, into the gang leader's priorities. You strapped in and all mounted up onto the Fyrefly and put your faith in Caché, trusting that she would fly you all calmly out of the hangar and into the night, which she of course did not. Instead, she turned on the thrusters to full speed and you all came to understand why this was a racing ship. After some stomach-turning twists and spins across the beautiful city of Manira, Caché parked your new vehicle in the red light district. I believe in a private dock you paid for a few days to have. You then split up, Al and Artrin deciding to have a few drinks within the Velvet Pearl and enjoy the performances and the dancing that was going on. They played I believe you all played a few rounds of rollies, each of you sharing some moments of your past and how you got to be where you are today. Elsewhere, in the pleasure house, Gizmo sought solitude in Al's tower to go to work on the newest project, but found Humphrey and Venom playing chess. Well, actually, you watched Venom lose miserably to Humphrey playing chess. Speaking of misery, Caché, you grabbed a few drinks and headed upstairs, seeking an evening of comfort with the Lady of the Velvet Pearl, to which we faded to black. And I believe that is actually where we ended last episode. So, excluding Caché, is there anything any of you are doing before you take a long rest? Anything else anybody's doing?
Do I need to make any rolls for what I'm working on or anything, or?
You're working on the gauntlets, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a Tinker's Tools check for me.
Were Al and Artrim still in the bar?
I'd say so. You guys can let me know how long you stay and how long you drink. There's no real close to this bar. It goes all night.
Until I'm thrown out, probably.
Well, you're staying there, so...
I was thrown out of the bar until I'm told I've had enough and have to go to bed.
You're thrown out. I'm staying here. Throw him back in.
Artrim, do you think we can convince these lovely people to maybe let us bring our duvets down here?
Yeah, let's just do it, fuck it. Who cares? We're paying them money, you just throw more money at them. That's how everything around here gets fixed.
Great idea.
Wait, do we have money? Do I have money?
I'm already on my way to getting whatever duvets we had. I'm also probably going to grab the duvets out of the tower, which I would imagine dematerialize as I take them out.
They do, indeed, as you take them out of the tower.
Oh, shit.
They just disappear.
I'll go and ask for blankets.
Okay. Alright, so you find one of the workers, kind of a young tiefling woman kind of passing you by and kind of looks you over. Yes?
We're just looking to get a little bit more cozy in the booth. You know, the booth. The one who drops us drinks a few times. You know, myself and my friend, the Dragon Ball. We're all...
yes.
Yes.
We're all very
comfortable.
We're very familiar with the two of you. Yes, if you would like to book one of the desired nooks, they have duvets, pillows, anything you can think of.
How long in advance do I need to book?
We happen to have one still available.
We'll take it.
Shall I put it on your tab?
Yeah.
I have a tab.
Exactly.
Yes,
Dangerous
see-
realization.
Yes, you do have a tab. Billed to the owner of the establishment.
Well, that's nice. We'll have to get her something nice, so. Okay.
It's not her.
Oh, it's him.
Go enjoy the nook.
Goodness, he really looks after his children, doesn't he? What a lovely man. And off I go.
Okay. So, you are kind of like pointed in the direction of one of these nooks. If you've seen these before, like just briefly, they usually have a curtain in front of them, and you can prop the curtain open if you wish, but it is the softest, plushest place. You can find pillows, duvets, definitely a little sex dungeon. That's exactly what this is usually used for, but you can lay around if you want instead. Two of you.
That is what I would intend to do.
I'm there to drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Drinks will continue to be brought to you, dancers. There are performances throughout the nights, on stage, and you can pull the curtains open so you can see the stage. But yeah, you two can have a wonderful evening, getting rip-roaring drunk and having no idea how much a desired nook actually costs.
Yeah.
Perfect. So the two of you are all good. You're gonna have your long rest. Is interesting. We'll talk about that in the morning.
Oh no. This is shit.
Gizmo, is there anything you do before you go to bed, or what was your?
Well,
Sorry.
Yeah, the roll. Well, is it a intelligence or dexterity?
I think you're building. Hang on.
Or be strength? Please don't say strength.
Oh God, no.
So I'm building these things.
No, I believe like a Tinker's Tools check is a D20 plus Arcana plus Dex, and your proficiency. That's usually what it is. That's your building.
So wait, sorry. So when I rolled plus Arcana, plus
Arcana
okay, so
plus
yeah,
Dex
okay,
and plus proficiency, which you can double because you.
okay, all right. So that'd be a 29.
29. Perfect.
Oh.
All right. So, yeah. So you get a huge chunk done, especially with the mithril gears. And I'd say too, while you're working with the mithril gears, they're good quality. Like they're, you think for kind of how junkyardy a Mott is, she has some high class stuff. These gears are well looked after. There's not even a nick on them. They're obviously taken from peacekeepers. But there's not even like a scratch marks or anything. So
Nice. I know what to look for parts in the future.
especially for constructs, yep. As you're working away, Gizmo, I'm assuming you're kind of working into the night.
More or less, yeah. I think I'd like as well too. I had a lot of the SketchUp work of it done. Like I knew that this is the part I was missing, so I was probably playing around with different concepts, knowing that I was going to put them in. So I think that's probably why I was able to get a lot of the work done. So it's like, oh yeah, I have this more or less mapped out in my head.
Perfect. I'd say you spend a good few. How many hours do you think you're spending on this?
Probably end up like the usual, just keep working until I pass out. I'm probably in the middle of some repetitive task.
Yeah. Perfect. So I'd say you are at the brink of nearly passing out. The gauntlets are finished. I'm just going to finish them up so that you have them because
Nice.
we've been waiting so long for them.
I've been working for
And
days,
a
but
29, a 29 is great. So yeah, no, you finish them up this night, but you're tired. You're
Yeah.
very exhausted, and you're probably gonna hit the bed pretty soon. As you do, though, you kind of hear a sound as if a radio's being like tuned, kind of coming from the main area of Al's tower. Too many lounges. Al's tower.
probably like sleepily, like kind of hit myself on the side of the head, thinking like I've just been awake for so long, I'm hearing shit. but kind of float up a little bit closer. If I hear it's like getting louder, I'll probably head back into the suit, get back inside that, and then make my way towards whatever that's causing that noise.
Perfect. You do. It does get louder as you get closer, so pop back into the suit. Even the suit has kind of a it's such connected into your own system. And so it gets up as well and it moves, and you find as you kind of poke your head out on the monitors, you see Venom kind of sitting down on the ground close to one of the big windows that's like looking out over whatever Al has created as the scenery for the big windows, curled up, currently like tuning a radio, kind of like sitting there cross-legged. They're in their full envoy form as well. They haven't like shifted shape or anything. But yeah, they're just kind of sitting there. Humphreys, they've obviously given up playing chess.
Yeah. Is there a broken chessboard somewhere?
No broken chessboard, but Humphrey does look a little smug.
Smug for a while.
Yeah.
I'll probably like very, very sleepily like say to Venom, "What are you doing?"
Doesn't even look up at you as you approach. They just continue, and they do stop when you speak, and they say, Helio spoke of a frequency in all of us, a way of communicating, more beyond words, a code. I wondered if I would hear Bane. And it puts the radio down.
I take it then that you didn't?
I can't find them.
We will.
Unless they don't want to be found.
And if they don't, that is somewhat their choice. But if I've learned anything from interacting with you, interacting with Soccer, there's some part of you in there that wants to be you. So, if he's looking for that, if they're looking for that, I think we'll be able to find them, we'll be able to help them.
I hope so. I don't think they know what they're doing. I hope we can help them.
We've been successful so far. We've got a good track record going.
I'll just remain up and keep trying. You should sleep.
I can stay with you a little longer if you'd like.
Would like that.
I'll sit down cross-legged and keep him company and probably just end up drifting off inside in the suit.
They fall asleep, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. You do so. They continue to tune it as much as they can, back and forth, back and forth. So yeah, that's you. So, Al, Artrin, Gizmo, Caché. Not a whole lot more that you're going to be able to do tonight. However, I do need you to let me know 3 memories
Oh no.
that you are losing.
Ah, what?
Why?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, not
Caché.
fair.
But it's Caché.
Yeah. I wrote these down, didn't I? Where did I write these down, Amber?
Wait, what do you mean you wrote these down? What the fuck are you talking about?
We were talking about this.
Where did I write these down?
Jacques!
Hey,
This was so long ago as well.
This is what happens when you do stuff with Lady of Misery, okay? I think
They
we
don't
rolled,
mind.
We rolled off camera. Sorry, recording. We rolled off camera.
I just don't know why I wrote them down.
Caché lost 3 but gained 2 questions. So.
Why do we all lose 3?
No, you don't. No,
No,
it's
you
just
don't.
Caché.
Just me.
Oh, sorry.
I
Okay.
thought
Sorry,
it was
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, no.
Because
I was wondering why everybody was
our
so
names,
upset.
and then you were like, you just remember you say, "Oh, I literally stayed the fuck away from her.
Yeah,
I get
Like
it's
she got
expensive.
Wi-Fi or something. What the fuck?"
No, God, I'm so sorry. No. Okay, so I was saying,
No, that
Gizmo,
was-
Artrin,
how dare
Al,
you?
Yeah.
you're all done. Okay, Caché.
Comma.
Sorry,
Caché.
sorry, comma, Caché. Sorry,
Yeah,
everyone.
I cannot find these at all.
I do remember 1 or 2. Do you want to pop into secrets? Whoa, you're gonna take Chris with you, but
I mean, I can just leave for a moment.
I do.
Yeah, you do that,
Cryptic?
Chris. I don't
I'll
want to say it.
I'll just be cryptic.
What? What was that, Tim?
I was saying, yeah, you do that, Chris. They just don't want to say it.
Finally, just how to get rid of me.
Well, I'm gonna pee, so you guys have a free stage.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I can't find these at all. Wherever I remember writing them down.
Do you write? You typed them out like?
I typed them out.
Would it have been in your notepad? Because you usually write in notepad with me. Like your note, whatever it's called. What is
My
it?
one note.
Not one.
Yeah, I
note.
was checking that.
The notepad.
Notepad on your computer.
That's the
No, it was sticky notes is what I put it in.
Oh, sticky notes. Well, like I said, I
Yeah.
do remember 2 of them. It might spark something. Do you want me to remind you?
Yeah, just throw them out, I suppose.
So,
Because like
one-
if you remember 2 of them,
I remember. Oh, go ahead.
No, go on.
I remember you mentioning the day you found Caché found out her dad died.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then, the other one was the big one.
Yeah. But no, I thought I decided not to do the big one. I needed the big one.
You were going to offer, and she was going to say no.
Oh yeah.
So yes, that happened.
Yes.
You offered the big one, but she said you still need that one, so she didn't take it.
Yes, and I cannot remember the third one.
I'll let you decide.
In that case, I will give her.
roleplay right now.
I will give her the memory. Oh yes, I will give her the memory of the medal ceremony.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay.
Yeah.
So she refused to take the second one. So you still have access to that. But when you think back to the other 2, it's just nothing but euphoria. And you also gain 2 questions. So we can roleplay that after the deed is done.
Yeah. I think I might save my questions till later.
Is that just because you can't think of anything, or...
It gives me a reason to come back.
I do want you to come back, so...
Oh. You can guarantee it with this.
Very well. I do have one more request out of you.
Yes.
She'll kind of go quiet. Hold me until I fall asleep.
Badly.
Are you staying up with her all night?
Well, yeah, no, I would have spent the long rest with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Lovely. So you now have 2 questions that you can call upon as you wish. rest of you, long rest transpires. I need a Constitution saving throw from Artrin and Al at disadvantage.
Okie dokie.
Is Al within 10 feet of me? Because if he is, he gets
Yes.
a +4.
I mean, it is the Nook, so yeah, I'd say so.
And this is why I always go drinking with you, Artrin.
Yeah, I got a 15.
So fun.
15, okay?
I will tell you now. Constitution.
Yeah, chronal shift for a hangover.
At disadvantage, Al.
At oh goodness. Oh goodness. +4, you said.
Yeah.
8.
Fantastic. You both have a level of exhaustion as you wake up.
Worth it.
Yes, very.
It was a very good night. And you are taken care of for the night. Like they brought you drinks. They did intermix water once in a while, just to make sure you didn't completely, lose
Die.
a lot. Die. Yeah. Especially Al. Al got more water than Artrin.
I just hope that if I notice they're not charging Razlet for that water.
No.
No.
No. Sure. Okay. No. So you wake up. Gizmo, you don't have a level of exhaustion, but you know those mornings where you just didn't sleep well and you wake up and you're just a bit irritable and a bit, I should have slept better.
You're speaking to my daily life here.
Daily life, exactly. So that's how you feel at the moment. So you're not, it's not exhausted, but you're not great.
Got it. Hey, what coffee?
DM.
Yes.
Are we using the new exhaustion or legacy exhaustion?
That's bad. I should know that.
So it's legacy is just disadvantage on ability checks, but the new one is -2 to d20 rolls and -5 feet to speed.
-2 to d20.
Yeah, so I think any time you have to roll a d20, you take away 2.
I like those rules.
The exhaustion in a compound, so it's like you get a -2 per exhaustion point and -5 feet of movement per exhaustion point.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, let's go with that. Definitely new rules.
Good to know. Cool.
Well, because aren't attack rolls ability checks?
Yes.
Yeah. I'd take a
-2
-2
to
over a
everything.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually makes it a little bit easier as well. You're not like constantly going, oh, I have to do this again, roll it again. That's kind of nice. So, perfect. So you wake up with the first level exhaustion. Our Gizmo, again, how you wake up. Caché, you wake up with Lover's Embrace, which is 10 temporary hit points.
Woo!
Just every time Z or any Miguel's characters wake up these days, it's just with numbers and races.
Lately, yeah.
Yeah.
Lately, yeah.
What can I say?
Something else. Coffee's brought to you, Gizmo, by the way. But you are still alone in the tower, which promptly shunts you out because it's been over 24 hours.
Does that mean I lose the coffee?
Yep.
Oh, I'm even more irritable now.
Like, it's in your hand.
Oh,
And then you
it's
and
chewing inside the suit.
Just come out, but both you. Actually, Venom's not with you. Venom's no longer there. But Humphrey kind of like slides out on his bum, and I think Terry's in there as well. So
Yeah, Terry will pop out as well.
So yeah, all of them kind of slide next to you.
I look down at the menagerie. This place better have breakfast. I stomp down the stairs.
Down the stairs. You do. And funny enough, again, like performances are kind of still going on, but they're very lackluster. And there is, as even through the suit, you are starting to smell eggs, bacon, hash browns, sausages, just a plethora of food.
I make my way through the plethora.
No matter where you go, you cannot figure out where it's coming from.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate this place so much. This is the worst place I've ever been. I'm having a mental breakdown just imagining this place. It's horrendous. Okay, I'm going to try and find Al and then Artrin.
As you go main lounge, like the main stage area, you see a few people working behind the bar. They kind of see you. There's a recognition of, oh great, another one. And the woman that helped Al and Archer just points to the nook, and you just see what do they see?
I'm probably still asleep at this point, I'd say.
Yeah, more than likely.
Just dead in the corner,
Dead in the corner.
Drink
In soft plush. Yeah.
half spilt on my lap.
Oh, I'm absolutely I've got a pillow snuggled up to my face. I look so happy, so content, little smile on my face. I'm just snoozing away, just
Well, you look good. You're at a sleepover, and I'm in a 2014 Skagfest.
Yep. 100%.
Well, I'm going to make my way over there, and I'm just going to just bash my gauntlets together for the 2 thunder damage that it does.
Brilliant. All right, so the two of you wake to the sound of thunderous gauntlets smacking themselves. And Gizmo standing in the doorway of the nook.
I'll just shut
Awful weather what happened today.
Hello, Gizmo.
Hi there. You look worse for the wear.
I feel fantastic. I'm still drunk.
For a moment I dreamed
That makes sense.
that you were a seal standing in the doorway with lightning coming off of you.
That's preposterous.
Really specific.
That's really, that's...
Strange.
There's nothing like that could possibly exist.
No, strange dreams when I'm drunk, I know.
You must have been feverish at some point.
Yes. It's a lot of drink, a lot of alcohol. Oh, goodness.
By the way, do any of you know where the smell of breakfast originates from? I'm starving and I can't find where it's coming from.
Come on, give a sniff.
Oh, the two of you, as soon as you wake up, you smell it too. It is stunning.
Where's it coming from?
You go look for it?
I think we should all have a little look around. I need to stretch my legs.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll wander off together.
3 of you are wandering off?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll invite Terry and Hoover to hide in the crevices, I guess.
Okay, all right. So Hoover always seems to find a perfect little spot with you. Terry, however, is usually with Caché and usually goes into Caché's shadow. Doesn't quite know what to do with you as a suit, so just kind of wedges themselves within the side of your suit, which is just weird because at some points of the monitors you just see the face. As it's trying to morph Terry's trying again, just not quite understanding how your suit works.
Gods. Okay. How is this my life now?
He's the resident babysitter of all the things. All right, so the 3 of you are going off to try to find where the food is coming from. Perfect. I will leave you in your search. All of you, can you make me perception checks? Or perception, or I wouldn't say survival. But survival, because that'd be fun. Why not?
Okay. I don't think it'll really matter for me. Oh, that's my exposure.
-2,
10.
yeah?
-2, yeah.
-2.
Ooh. Okay.
I have advantage technically on perception checks, if that counts.
You do with the cloak, yeah.
Still not going to be good because I have -2.
12.
Oh, okay. No, 6.
6, okay. Gizmo?
10.
10. Al? What was yours?
12.
Sorry? 12. Ooh, lovely. Yeah, I'll go searching. Caché,
Mm-hmm.
you wake up next to Lyraxis. The windows are still open. She seems to leave them open all the time. So it is quite cold, but comfortable, like not overly cold. She is still sleeping next to you, sound asleep. And as you're slowly kind of coming to, kind of realizing where you are, the hairs begin to stand up on the back of your neck.
I'm looking around.
Why?
Why? You kind of lift your head slightly and look around, and you actually see another woman standing at Lyraxis's desk. She has a few pieces of parchment kind of folded over one arm, and she seems to be kind of rummaging through very quietly. There's no sound really. Rummaging through Lyraxis's things. She has long, cascading black locks, and you can see very strong, curled ram horns on the side of her head.
Interesting.
Back
Upon-
to the moment.
Upon seeing this, how dark is it in the room?
A lot of curtains are still drawn, except for the main kind of balcony. So I mean, it's. Are you asking for your stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you have advantage.
Yes.
You are made of shadow, so.
So 13 plus 12, whatever that is, 25.
All right, what do you do?
I'm going to basically yip into the shadows and get like directly behind her. I'm going to have my hand on Trouble because Trouble's not that far from me, even though I imagine I'm completely naked on just having Trouble.
You are, yeah, you are.
Put it to her back and just whisper, "What are you doing in here?"
Pause as the person kind of tenses a little bit. And then she slowly starts to kind of turn her head to kind of see you. Do you do anything?
I give her my biggest smile.
Oh. Alright. Alright, so she doesn't look completely turn around. She doesn't completely turn around. But you see that the side of her face, kind of, realizing that you're not Lyraxis. She's kind of paused for a moment, and then you see a kind of a grin, a little giggle comes from her, as you see almost like albino white skin, like that she just does not go outside very much, and she kind of just says, "You're a bit different than her usual type."
Take that as a compliment.
You hear from behind you, "Go ahead and put the gun away, dear. She's one of us."
Yeah, I put the gun down instantly. Sorry, I'm light-fingered.
Understandable. And this other woman kind of turns to you as well, and you can see actually that her makeup is kind of like dark under her eyes and then falls down as if like for tears, but they're not. It's like it's purposely done. But she kind of smiles at you and then looks at Lyraxis. "Very interesting. Usually they don't stay this long. Well, sometimes we need to change things up a bit, Onyx. This is Caché." And the two of them kind of look at you. Onyx then is the new tiefling, kind of looks you up and down. "There's something we need to talk about. can you give us the room?
I do a very dramatic bardic dress in 2 seconds where I just kind of flourish and I'm just dressed. No problem.
Lyraxis kind of grabs your arm and pulls you into a kiss before you go, and just whispers in your ear, "I'm sorry about business, but you understand, right?
Completely. I'll see you, okay?
I'll see you soon."
Give her a wink and kind of walk backwards and then do a twirl at the door while giving the 2 dogs a pat and walk out.
Both dogs immediately jump up as you get close and just relish in any attention that you're giving them, because of those crazy rolls that you did last time. But yeah, okay, so are you walking away?
Well, yeah, you've got business to do.
Okay. Do you begin to speak to each other in Infernal as you leave?
No. And I walk on.
Wow. Very impressed. Okay.
What's that there now?
That is fair. Perfect. Okay, so you leave. The 2 women begin to speak to each other. And as you're kind of making your way down the stairs, maybe a little skip in your step, I don't know.
Actually, there was one thing I'd like to do before I leave. I'm getting detailed descriptions of where the breakfast nook is. I plan on being there.
Okay, so you discover, and just by the close proximity that you have to the Velvet Pearl at the moment, that the kitchens are hidden so that randomers don't come and try to get food at weird times of the hours. You need to order food. You just need to simply talk to somebody. And they'll bring you food.
I'm going to get the most obvious table I can so that they can find me in the middle and just order a butt ton of food and sit there with it in front of me.
You do. So the rest of you stumbling around, you accidentally end up in other people's rooms and they get out! It's a mess, the 3 of you. But you do finally find another kind of larger space where there's kind of a few more tables, no performance area. It's just kind of a place to just sit and relax. And you find Caché seated at a rounded table with just a butt ton of food.
Morning! You guys look worse for wear. You hungry?
Well, these 2 do anyway.
Yeah.
Been looking for the kitchen for about 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just order food?
What?
Talk to someone and then they'll bring you the food. Stuff in the sausage into her mouth.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
In their defense, they just woke up, and in my defense, Clockforge don't generally need food.
That's a good point.
Very true. Terry, you look awfully squished.
Oh yeah, yeah, there you go.
Immediately goes into Caché's shadow.
I hope some of that food is for us.
I suppose.
Thank the Fey Lords. I'm gonna sit down into the boot, rest a hand off to the left there, come out of the suit so it's hidden, and just start scarfing into shit.
I'm eating a lot.
Yep. Eat your fill. It almost seems to more food just kind of seems to appear as well. It's regenerating. Not regenerating, but you know what I mean. It's continues to fill your plate. So you can eat your fill. Talk amongst yourselves. Time is yours. You are feeling a little bit better after food, I'd say. The 2 of ye who are still slightly drunk.
One quick question. Was I able to equip the gauntlets as part of the long rest when I finish them?
Oh, I'd say so, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So you have it now.
Yeah.
Getting attuned to it and all that, yeah. So, is there anything you guys discuss over breakfast?
Do I notice Gizmo's new gauntlets?
Oh yeah, Gizmo, do they look different?
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely
need-
ask about those new gauntlets.
We need
I think-
descriptions.
I think honestly, like strong resemblance to Vi's Atlas gauntlets from Arcane. Strong resemblance to that,
I
but
know.
like
I don't know.
a little less of the hex tech and a bit more of the sort of like Fey combined with the Ethereum core sort of tech. Yeah, and I suppose more like not the same color scheme, like very like kind of reminiscent of it, but the color scheme is more sort of like copper metallic steel, that kind of sort of thing.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
cool.
I don't know what these Atlas gauntlets are, but I'll take your word for it.
Wait, what? Have you not seen
Google a
Arcane?
photo.
I've seen 2 episodes.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. If you
That's
Google
on the internet.
yeah.
You were being recorded. Tab.
You're admitting to the internet you haven't seen Arcane. Get on it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fine. The best bit is having it.
They should do damage.
What?
Your big ass arms.
Strangely enough, the like strength component of the soup was not exactly where I wanted to be, but I think I managed to redirect it in such a way that I should be able to carry things a bit more anyway, if nothing else.
So what do they do?
They make me a whole lot stronger.
Oh,
Interesting.
That's all I need to hear.
let's arm wrestle sometime.
I mean, I'd suggest now, but maybe when you're like a little less over.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Anyone?
I'd prefer it to be a fair test.
Yeah.
But I think I might give you a run for your money now. Before, definitely not.
Well, that's good. Good
No,
for all of us.
It's one of my favorite upgrades I've had so far. Maybe it was partly down to the fact of how hard those cogs were to get. My God, couldn't find him anywhere. And that was, she's someone to go to.
Yeah, I'd reckon she has a lot of weird shit.
Well, she has a reputation for taking apart constructs, doesn't she?
Yeah, she the dismantler or something stupid. I don't know. Sorry, Amber's face made that all worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the word bastard being mouthed there. But yeah, I mean she's known in that event that we were going to do, and are we doing that? When is that? Is that now?
It's a couple of days.
I don't think we're
Isn't
doing
it?
that, guys.
Wait, the event in a couple of days? Don't we have a heist in like less than...
We've
what?
a heist in 2 days. We've the event a few days after that, I thought, and yeah.
So the event is 4 days, and the heist is in 2 days. Is that right?
Is it
That's what I thought.
now? Is it
It's,
one
no,
day
it's
now?
a day,
Yes,
a day and a half out now, isn't it?
Yes, I thought, yes.
No,
Yeah.
as of today. Is that right?
Oh,
And
God?
God's abandoned us.
We have been forsoken.
She's not hearing her at all.
Why have they forsook?
I can't hear you.
We are forsooketh.
Our gods are silent.
Oh no, she left.
Oh no, they're absent. They fleed.
They've gone.
What do we do?
First that which rots.
Chaos
and now-
reigns.
Brains are empty.
Let's see if that worked. Did that work?
That works.
That worked.
Yes.
I don't know what
All
happened. That was so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't hear anything I said.
No.
I definitely called you a bastard. I was channeling it hot. Okay, so yes. So I understand it's been a little while, so let's talk a breakdown of where you guys are. So you now have basically 2 days of downtime. So I wanted to tell you guys that. The Sun Whisper departs in a day and a half from the Dynasty, and it's going to take a few hours, obviously, to get to you. So you basically have, like I said, 2 days of downtime, but then you're getting up really early in the morning to go get the Sun Whisper. So that's the heist. The Steam Core Gauntlet is actually not until the 10th, so that is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days away.
Okay, so we have a bit of time to get it retrofitted for that. So we just need to focus on having it ready for the heist and not worry about the thing after.
But depending on how obvious it is that it's us doing the heist, we might need to repaint it at the very least.
Well, I imagine out of all the things that we're doing, painting it is kind of the least hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus,
you're a wizard that has time magic, and I make robots for a living. I think we can handle a paint job.
Yes, we're just changing the tone of the pink slightly. I think that's the perfect disguise.
I hate painting. It's so messy.
Don't I have prestidigitation? Blue.
I have to teach me that one day.
Can you just use magic?
Not prestidigitation.
You know, it doesn't work on paint. It's some weird law. Paint is immune to all arcane.
Is your paint,
It's like it's born permanent.
is your paint leaded? It's leaded in the Underdark, that's why everyone's sick all the time.
Oh. Didn't realize that was a thing.
Yes, so we did the timeline there, so you have you have 2 days basically of downtime. Just make sure you sleep before you go off to the heist. You have basically those 2 days to kind of do what you want. Do your upgrades to the Fyrefly if you wish. You were talking about paint jobs, which is what I was trying to share with you, and then everything crashed. So there is a cool thing. It's called reflective paint coating. So there's an upgrade that you can do where basically you can use special paint crafted from dragon scales to basically reflect magical energy off your ship.
Nice.
Different resistances. Which I do believe someone has dragon scales in their inventory. So those can be used if that's what you'd like to use.
I gave them to either Al or Gizmo, I remember that much.
Yeah.
I think I'll have some.
Let me look. Well, they ain't in my D&D Beyond, but I will have a look through my notes.
No worries.
and get back.
On that note then, Gizmo, just so you remember as well, because I think it was the last game you actually opened up the package from Razlair. You have 1,000 gold worth of materials. So each of these kind of like enhancements you can do on the ship costs a certain amount, which you can use.
Yeah, I'll pretty much like use them entirely for this.
Good. Okay. I don't know if I sent you I don't think I'm afraid to do anything too crazy now. To like sending images of the upgrade. So
woogie at all. I wonder who's boogie my woogie now.
The last thing I want you to do is sell a diamond and then one of us die.
Well,
Yeah, no, I understand.
you said I had to start paying for my own drinks. What do you expect me to do?
We need a party fund. It's not
Okay.
me.
So I need from Gizmo, because and you get advantage on this because Al's giving you advantage. I need another Tinker's Tools check if you don't mind. So Arcana plus Dex plus your proficiency bonus, which is like doubled or whatever.
I
'cause
think,
you're
I think
artificer.
that's plus 19.
And
So,
don't forget
cast-
don't forget your all-purpose tool as well, which is like plus 3 or something.
Oh, I did forget that as well, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have plus 9 for my Arcana, plus 2 for my Dex is 11. My proficiency is plus 4, so doubles is 8, so plus 19, and then plus 3. So I have a plus 22.
Plus 22.
I am also going to...
With advantage.
Oh, because I'm working with you for the next while, I'm going to devote both my chronal shifts to you. And I will also cast, what's it called? Oh, bollocks.
I cast
Fortune's favor.
Fortune's favor. Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That gives me advantage as well, doesn't it?
That gives you... Well, it gives
Or
you
does it give me a reroll?
Oh, yeah, it allows you a reroll, and you've got 2 more rerolls on my chronal shifts as well.
Okay.
I
Okay,
will
it's
roll
got 3
for
rerolls.
That's 3.
3 rerolls.
You have to call them though, because
Yeah,
I'll have to roll for those.
Okay, great. Well, the first one would be a 34. I didn't even roll it. Great.
No, he didn't.
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to keep that or if you want to try to get higher.
Okay, more money. Give me that. Just think of we get it now. Ah, way worse.
Shit!
I rolled a 1 and a 5.
Oh god!
You got one more. You got another reroll.
Roll a shift. How do you believe work?
Oh god.
I should have stuck
Where are
with
we
what I had.
going?
It was good.
It's a 17, that's fine.
What have you done? I'm down in the corner now.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, we're going with Miguel. Okay, so 34, what's the other one?
Wait, was that a reroll or what?
No, you can reroll again, yeah.
That's reroll again.
Yeah, because you chronal shifted.
Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah. I thought so. 7% you have to do it.
Steb needs to roll, or sorry, Al needs to roll on his table though.
I did, I got
Oh, he's rolling his table. Oh, shite, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I shouldn't just be like, throwing you out there. I should have stuck with my first roll. But I still pretty good, though. I still end up with a 28.
A 28. Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Just
So
give me
you,
back
you're,
up there. I'm gonna use one flash of genius to give me back up to 33.
I was gonna say you were starting strong and then you had a little bit of a low like dip for some reason, like something wasn't working. It took a little while, and then you're back on track now. And
you're an idiot, so you can do it better. And you got a D8 again. On my inspiration.
38.
38. Okay, Miguel, can you fix the camera as well? Because at the moment I'm only looking at the top of your head. There you go. Cool. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so the two of you working away. The upgrades are going in really well. Everything's going well. So I'll say then, Caché and Artrin, you're kind of left off to the side there while the two of them are working away. You're still in the red light district. And as an hour or two passes into the montage of those two doing the upgrades, even Venom joins you for a little while and gives you a hand. You, Artrin, something kind of vibrates in your pocket.
Okay, I'll search my pocket.
Perfect. You do so, and you find the sending stone that Kilvoss gave you.
Forgot about him. Yes.
He knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll listen or use it however.
Perfect. You hear his voice come through. Artrin, I wonder if you have any update on your plans on getting aboard the Sun Whisper. I'm still at the Brass Vault Casino. Shall I meet you here, or are you at a different location?
Where, just as a player, where the Brass Vault Casino is?
Braslairs.
Yeah, I will look at Caché. Wanna go to Razzler's place to meet that guy we met? Remember, we told him we'd steal a ship and do the heist.
Sure. Yeah, I'll look over at Venom just before. Venom, I need to have a chat with you at some point, though. I'm heading off now, but at some point.
That is a cryptic message. Why can we not talk now?
Because I've got to go with Artrin, but just so you know that I need to catch you later.
I mean, you can. I can leave. Like,
That is causing me to worry. Why do you need to speak to me?
Can you give me 5 minutes? Turn to Artrin.
yeah, just stop being so fucking weird about it, man. Just like walk away.
I didn't expect it to be this difficult. I thought that was a quick thing, but anyway. Walks over to Venom.
Yes.
I just thought it would be good for you, no, maybe not good for you to know, but perhaps you should know that when I fought Bane, it was like they were all there. They knew what they were doing. They enjoyed it. And I know this is probably hard for you to hear, but I'd rather you not get hurt if she goes to attack you and you don't defend yourself.
You suggesting that Bane is no longer infected with the virus?
Is what I perceived.
That is impossible. They have to be... No, I understand that you have military experience and background, but you are wrong.
I hope I am. But just in case, at least heed my warning.
They don't say anything more. That they don't make eye contact with you anymore.
Well, tried to do the good thing. This was in my head.
Okay. Venom just... For anybody who's around Venom as Caché leaves, Venom just stands there, just staring into like abyss, just... Nothing's registering, they're just standing there. And after about probably a good 5 minutes, they turn around and go back to that corner, Gizmo, that you found them in, and sit there with the radio. And continue to tune. So... Caché and Artrin, you're heading over to the Brass Vault?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. You can't take your Fyrefly because it's currently being upgraded. So you have to take, public transport down to the surface. But you do so. And the city is still bustling. Things are still moving around as they should. However, there is a definite increase in constabulary presence. While before they almost faded into the background, you knew they were there because they were protecting the city. They are very much out now. They are patrolling, they are at the street corners, they are talking to bystanders. You also then see more of those AIV, I think it is.
The new guys.
You see them as well. Kind of moving with the constabulary, without the constabulary, throughout the city streets. People are a little bit nervous. But again, like, people also have work to do and they have their jobs, so they're off doing their thing. So you make your way over to the Brass Vault Casino. It's going to take you a bit of time because it's across the city, so about, I think it's about an hour and a half or so it's going to take you to get over there. And I'll just, for expedience sake, you do find yourselves in the Brass Lounge. And Kelvos is at a different booth, but the place is bustling, even though it's in the middle of the day. And no sign of Razlair or anything, but you do see Kelvos sitting at a booth.
Light in, I suppose, do we?
Yeah. Okay. This person is a asthma, right?
No, actually, they're a very small Goliath.
That was it. Sorry. Perfect.
So they are actually shorter than you, Artrin, but very clearly Goliath stature, and bald, and the tattoos, but just not as beefy as you usually see them.
Perfect. Okay, I'll kind of go up and give a little salute as I'm sitting down.
Yeah, you made it. You didn't respond to the sending stone, which I thought was a bit strange, but I'm glad you are here.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea how these things work.
Looks at you, Caché. You didn't think to... Okay, that's fine.
Nice.
How did it go?
Well, we've got an airship secured. We're just in the middle of upgrading it. So that's why the other two are not here. They're working on that as we speak, just finishing touches, making sure we don't die horribly before getting onto the main ship.
Wow, that's working very fast. Well done. There is room for me on this transport, correct?
I gotta look at Caché, but yeah, right.
Oh, definitely not. Unless she wants to be flung halfway across the sky.
We'll make it work.
Yes, I expected to be a part of this job. I need to secure the egg before we go forward. Not that I don't trust you,
You stole
but...
the ship, but...
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
That was part of the deal. However, if I may, from just my observation of the type of individual that you are, Air Colonel, you seem to have heard we need to steal an airship, and then I saw you stop listening. So...
Yes, and it's former.
Former Air Colonel. Got it. Artrin, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Do you mind your hand? It doesn't look good.
Yeah, I know.
May I?
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I'll hold my arm out.
He kind of takes it, and you watch as his eyes kind of flash for a moment, and there's a warming sensation on the rot that is overtaking now more portions of your arm. And kind of looks at your hand and then frowns, his brows furrow, looks back at you. I've only seen this before once or twice. But it's usually not a good sign.
Yeah, I figured as much. I kind of know why it's happening, but do you I mean, look, let's just hash this out real quick. Should I just fucking cut it off? Just get rid of the whole damn thing?
I don't think you're at that point. No. As much as you and I see the corruption that is taking over your hand, it is more an internal battle. Your soul is rejecting your oath, and for that the corruption is trying to consume you.
Right, okay.
These things are not always black and white, you see. They're... My mentor would speak of balance, of how the world needs to live in balance, and when we are out of balance with ourselves, then that is where the problem lies.
Yeah. It's not exactly an easy fix, so...
There are some powerful entities who can reverse such corruptions. But truth be told, swearing your oath to any old entity who might help you could just bring you back to the same place.
Yeah, kind of figured that one out a little too late. Didn't really know what I was doing at the time.
Normally we don't ever do. I was the same. I did not swear an oath, but when you take the cloth, become someone of the clergy, you need to swear or pray to certain individuals, and I was praying to the wrong person for a long time.
Okay, so just need to find something new, something to believe in, something to fight for.
Purpose.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me saying, there are those who can walk between realms. I don't know if you've heard of them. Sometimes they're referred to as dream walkers or dream eaters. Dreams can reveal truths that we are even trying to hold from ourselves. It may be no harm to seek one out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly
Sorry.
turn my head.
I'm sorry.
Um,
For all the listeners out there, Miguel just slid into the camera frame.
Slowly moved into frame.
I'm here.
Anyway, Calvas will kind of give you back your arm. It's something to think about. You have a few more days.
Roughly, can you put a number on it? Because like I got a busy week.
A week? Maybe a few more days more?
Okay.
We shall dream post haste.
Yeah. I think I can get someone to help me with that anyway, so.
Good. Well, if you ever need someone to talk to or learn more from, I think I might stick with you guys from now on, if that's okay. I don't need to stay in the same place you are, but just so that I'm ready for whenever we leave for the heist.
That's fine with me.
Great.
Well,
I'll get my things.
well,
Where are you
hold
staying?
on. I mean, Caché. I don't speak for the group.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, okay, that's
I'm
what
sure the rest will agree.
Yeah. I'm going to telepathically send a message to Caché. Can you, like, warn Gizmo? Like, ahead of time? Is that something you can do?
Yes, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, walk around the corner, and just cast sending.
Okay.
Yeah, and Gizmo, you hear in your head, but it's quite shadowy and wispy and whispery. We're bringing a friend to stay. This is Caché, by the way.
That's it.
What?
I pop my head around. He's still with it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, grab your things.
Poor Gizmo. He's having a really bad day.
The voice is in my head.
I identified myself.
Yeah, the Shadowhound did too.
You can only speak
Perfect.
through me.
So, lovely.
Bring
Okay.
a friend.
I am fear. Okay, so anything else you two are doing?
Yes, do you want milk and eggs on the way home?
We're on our way back. Okay, is there anything else the two of you want to do in the Brass Lounge while you're there?
Shots?
Is there like a really quick and easy game I can play to try and make just a tiny bit of gold?
Oh, a tiny bit of gold.
Like, I have 30 gold, so whatever I can turn that into, potentially.
Nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that completely depends on what floor you're going to, Artrin.
Oh no.
This is too complicated. I just want to throw gold in a slot machine and pull the lever.
Okay, so you can do Amira's Favor, which is... Oh god, that's up to 5 players, hang on.
Is it one of those pinko machines where you just bounce it down and it just pushes coins out?
Fuck it, why not? Let's just do that. So roll me a d20. We're gonna do evens and odds, basically.
Evens and odds.
So evens and odds. So evens wins you something. Odds you don't win anything.
I
Okay.
lost.
As he's pulling the thing and he loses, right? I kick the machine, throw him a bardic inspiration, roll a d8 and see if it can get you to an even.
Number.
So you need to roll another odd number.
I rolled a 7,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Hey! Okay. So I'm gonna roll d100. We're gonna see how much you get. You get 26 gold.
I mean, that's almost double what I had to begin with. So,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
That's a gain.
There you go. One of the people do come over as they watch Caché kick the side of this machine. You've been asked to leave. Get out.
Sorry, Razzler will hear about this. Enjoy losing your job, fucko. Yeah. Saying this as I'm walking quickly out.
As you're walking with your 26 gold.
I'm really enjoying this new translator.
Yeah.
Wait till I tell Lyraxis I got kicked out of her dad's bar.
Oh my god, that's a sentence
I
I
say
never
this as
thought
loud
I'd
as
hear.
possible so everyone hears.
Their eyes open a little bit more, a little bit like, well, also the thing is that they don't know, they don't really register what you're saying, so.
But it's like, and like, for those at home, I work in customer support for a company, and it's like whenever someone mentions the CEO of that company to me, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna go
Fire me,
complain.
kill me, take my soul, I don't mind.
Yeah, I gotta go complain to this person. Like, okay, like,
Okay.
as if they give a shit in their $1 million mansion.
Yep. Sorry,
Caché
go
and
on.
Artrin are on the way back
Yes.
with Calvas.
Yes, so Kelvas is heading up with you. You are making your way through the streets using public transport, I'm assuming, to just kind of make your way through, not draw attention to yourselves, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm not taking the direct routes. I'm taking like 2 different routes, public transport routes that are inefficient.
Very good, very good. Artrin, Caché, can I get a perception check from you while you are making your way through the city?
Oh boy, love those. I have advantage, though.
Careful now.
9 or 6.
That is a 17.
17, okay.
That's a 9 plus nothing. 9.
9. Okay, so the two of you continue to make through the city. It's kind of becoming darker, so you're noticing that the streets are starting to clear a bit more. Meaning because, there's just people are starting to kind of go home a little bit earlier. Even though there is a curfew in the gem ward, you are now making your way towards the Midtown, which is the island center in the city. Grabbing a shuttle, heading back up to the red light district. Just kind of slowly going through the city. The tone is slightly different, especially after the radio announcements, which have been on replay, basically, talking about the murders that happened at the metal mills. But nothing's too out of the ordinary, either of you see. So.
Except my city is covered in constabulary in these new yokes.
Well, yes, that is obviously, something that's happening at the moment, is that, yes, there's a lot more constabulary about. But neither you nor Artrin, seem to be drawing a lot of attention, if that makes sense. I'm assuming, Caché, you're fully covered, and...
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Perfect. So you make your way to the red light district, headed to the spot that you have your Fyrefly currently docked. I do believe, now, I know this happened there in the last recording, but we might redo it, Seb, if that's okay, because I don't think Chris and Miguel actually heard last game. That's when their headphones dropped out. So Gizmo, you rolled a few times and are installing all of those different sections of the ship. I have added their displacement upgrade, your pressure stabilizer upgrade, and the arcane barrier generator upgrade.
Yep.
They're all there on your stats in Foundry. Excuse me. But as Gizmo is hard at work, Al, you take a second to maybe just kind of step aside, take a breather. I don't know how much work you are actually doing, or if you're just helping and pointing.
The usual, exactly.
Yeah.
I built Humphrey so that I never had to use my hands again.
Perfect. So Humphrey kind of is helping out, and
If he's around.
Yeah, he is around. Yeah, he does actually take a moment there to kind of approach you, and give me a second here. He does actually kind of approach you, and just kind of stands with you for a little while, watching Gizmo work. Because I'm assuming even though Humphrey stops Gizmo, you don't. You just keep working away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do my own thing.
Absolutely. But Humphrey does kind of look up to you, Al, and just says, I wonder if I could request a favor.
You can always request a favor. Of course, I'm joking. What can I do for you, Humphrey?
I wish to help people to repair, if I can. But you did not build that mechanism within me.
Suppose not. But I didn't build your rather sharp tongue either.
No. That has been something I am developing.
Are you saying you'd like to further develop yourself in becoming maybe more independent as a repairman, a craftsman.
You and Gizmo have your crafts, your skills. I would like some.
But I think I can only give you my blessing, and I can only encourage you to, like myself, lean on the friends around you, to learn from them.
That is what I intend to do, but if it is all right, friend, I'd like to speak plainly.
Of course.
You often sell yourself short. You can do more than encourage me. You can teach me.
Well, I'm honored you think so highly of me. Which is a bit of a surprise in myself, I'll be honest.
Why?
I'd be happy to teach you.
Why do you not think I should think highly of you? You are my maker.
I've let you down quite a few times. And let's be honest, I'm not exactly the most, successful individual in party. I tend to fail a lot.
Isn't
Very, very publicly as well.
Isn't that why you learned to control time? So you don't fail.
I suppose that is indeed part of it. I could have never failed, perhaps. At least not in some things.
I think.
And that
Oh.
I
Apologies.
do. No, sorry. I would love to teach you, and I would love to help you improve yourself. For I feel you have improved me, Humphrey.
I am glad to hear that. And I hope you know that I have failed you too. And Humphrey will look at Gizmo. And Gizmo. And Caché. And Artrin. And they will fail as well. That is the best way to learn, is it not?
It's the most surefire way to learn. Or to learn not, rather. Although, with some areas of study, you might be a long time learning everything it is that you shouldn't do before learning what it is you should actually do.
So, how do you know?
Books. Lots of books.
Reading.
And friends.
Friends. It's like making a mental note.
Books and friends will get you very far in life. At least in your own abilities.
I think you are right. Books and friends. I wonder if you would be alright to teach me to use smithing tools. And Gizmo can... Oh, wait. Do you know smithing tools?
I can learn Like, I think I know it, but I can also, as an astral elf ability, sorry, out of character, as an astral elf ability, I can take any tool proficiency on a long rest.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I think. Let me just double, triple check this. Proficiencies.
I think that is. I can't remember if it's a skill or if it's a tool.
I have Tinker's Tools proficiencies.
Okay.
My D. Yep, I can finish a trance and get a skill choice and a tool choice. So
Perfect. Okay. Well, I'll let you decide what tools you want to teach Humphrey. He's basically kind of looking to be taught how to repair. So, whether that's repairing Gizmo or repairing mortal flesh.
okay. Well, I already have Tinker's Tools proficiency.
Okay. So yeah, you can you can spend some time teaching him to use Tinker's tools.
Yeah. And if he wants to learn how to repair flesh, I could get medical kit proficiency
Okay. Yeah.
and try and impart that. But
He's the battle medic.
I was going to say, if it comes to repairing flesh and bone, I think Caché has had a lot more experience with that.
I think you are right. I will ask Caché if that is all right with you.
Do.
And I have seen Artrin use magic as well to heal.
True. Both Caché and Artrin. Gizmo and I can teach you the physical. And Artrin and Caché can teach you the metaphysical.
That would be nice. And I learn at a rapid rate, so I only need a few hours with each of you.
Don't I know it?
Thank you, friend.
You're very welcome, friend. And I'll start like showing them. Just walking, I'll take out all of the various tools from the Tinker's Tool set and just like kind of start naming them and telling them which is used for which. And I'll also be keeping an eye out for Gizmo, if Gizmo is around or if I hear him anywhere or anything.
Oh yeah, you see him. He's working away on the Fyrefly.
If you have a moment, Gizmo, whenever you're in between things there, I know you're working on the rear diffuser. Yes, of course. Whenever you have a moment.
You know you're supposed to be helping me with this, right?
Humphrey distracted me. You know how distracting Humphrey can be.
For 2 hours.
Oh.
Humphrey's like with the little tools.
I'm supposed to study time. I should really know this.
Anyway, it's fine. This part can wait for a moment. What do you need me for?
Would you like to help me teach Humphrey how to use Tinker's Tools?
Sure, if he's interested in that. Not sure what more I could teach him that you don't know yourself already, though.
You have a far nicer set of Tinker's Tools than I do.
Now that is very true. Right, come on, Humphrey, let's have a look.
Follows after you. Offers to help with the ship as well. Could be used
Yeah.
as a teaching moment to installing the upgrades.
If he doesn't look like he's gonna fuck stuff up, then yes.
That's up to Gizmo.
I'll keep a close eye on him. I think from my last role, I know pretty much exactly what needs to happen. So I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm in a position where I can be kind of like, yeah, okay, I'll supervise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
Have a
think you
go.
rolled in the 30s or something, so yeah, you're fine.
Oh yeah.
But I'd say, are the two of you? Would you be spending like 4 hours with him or so?
If we're continuing to work on the ship as well, then
yeah, I think you said we need to be spending like pretty much the whole day
whole
on the
day,
ship, so
really,
we're gonna be there.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, if that's the case, then that's the amount of hours that he needs to learn the proficiency in that tool. So,
Hey, nice.
perfect.
I teach him every single tool proficiency.
You
You
could
have them all at the
you
same
could potentially,
time.
yeah.
I feel like you're slowly making artificers redundant, but you know what? It's in the name of progress, so I'm here for it.
Who are you talking to? Humphrey or Al?
Al.
Oh, Al. Yeah. Humphrey will just hold up his 3 fingers. We will still always need artificers.
That's reassuring.
Humphrey is still yet to learn your pizzazz.
I don't think anybody could capture that.
There.
I would agree.
Oh, really? I just kind of threw that out there.
But I think you could probably, if anyone was going to be able to work it out.
Yeah, no, I believe that too. You know, he's really good at chess. I saw him playing Venom earlier, and Venom didn't win a single game.
Oh. Maybe you should let Venom win one.
What would that teach them?
Just keep him, somewhat happy. Yeah, you know better. You know better. Whatever you know.
Venom is extremely poor at chess. It is not hard to beat him.
Like, how poor are we talking? If you had like a ranking system.
I believe Venom was created for other purposes than that of the mind.
Oh. That bad.
Exactly what Caché and Artrin are back. Exactly that motion. I will say at that point, yeah, I'd say Caché and Artrin do return.
Hi
So
guys.
all of you are back together.
Where'd you go?
We went to the casino. Brought a friend.
You remember Calvas, right? Remember we all
No.
agreed Calvas was coming?
Oh, who is
on the
he?
ship?
We were stealing the ship to get the egg.
The whole thing we're doing.
Is that why we're doing
This
this?
is why we're doing this.
Oh, I got lost in the ship, to be honest.
Yeah.
I forgot why we were here.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Drax.
understandable. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Hello.
We're not the shipbuilders.
This is, and Calvas just kind of looks at the tiny airship. Is that what we're flying up in?
Oh yes.
Stealth speed.
Nothing quicker.
Whew, okay.
Quite possibly.
I haven't been on many airships, I'll be honest. This is...
One second here. I'm noticing a lot of the use of the word "we." Wait, what's going on
But
here?
you remember, Giz, that Calvas here is coming with us. That's what we all
Yes.
agreed on.
Yes, I need to secure the egg. That's why I hired you.
I'm like winking viciously.
Yes.
Does this guy look like he's going to
Yes.
be capable of securing anything?
Could he secure his way out of a wet paper bag? Could he?
Yeah.
Oh, are you looking over Calvas?
Elvas. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
okay. Give me an insight check. Give me a vibe check.
Insight. That'll be. That'll be an 18.
Grab his stats. An 18.
Oh. Look, I'm gonna use one of the things.
Okay.
Why not?
Of course.
Sorry, a time wizard.
Look.
Look.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just want to drop it and let it go.
I'm gonna do
much
it.
better now. That's much better.
Don't worry about time.
23.
23. Okay. Okay, so given Calvas a once over, he is about a head shorter than Artrin. Which is a bit strange because it's very clear he's a Goliath, so he's just a smaller runt of the family, basically. Balding, of course, with kind of interesting, almost lightning-like tattoos etched all across his head. He is in heavy plated armor.
Oh. Great.
And a shield.
I'm not heavy enough as it is.
The ship is just like...
I was just thinking about that. What if we were to shrink him?
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
And then you only have to put in a tiny little seat.
And I assume you want me to do this.
I mean, I could also shrink him. It's a bit more of a vicious process with me, but I could do it.
I do have a weird question though on that. I mean, you'd be making him physically smaller, but would his weight change?
Never tested the theory.
Yeah, that's.
Okay,
I
do you
don't
have a weighing scales?
Do I have a weighing scales? What unit?
One that makes sense to me.
Okay, grams it is.
Please don't make me give you this man's weight in grams.
No, it clocks up. You can go from grams to kilograms to.
Oh, okay.
See,
What was
the
after
Underdark, we
kilograms?
use pounds, so.
Amazing. Okay. I don't actually know. Are you're thinking of reduce? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I think that does change the weight, doesn't it?
I will look up the spell now.
Thank you, Chris.
Well, as he's standing on the scales and we're looking at the really big number, I put my hand on his shoulder and
cast reduce.
as the shadow encompasses him and shrinks him down.
Okay. Perfect. Exactly as Caché described. Shadows cover Kelvas. He shrinks down to a small size because he's medium at the moment. And afterward, he kind of shivers. What was that?
Just a bit of dream. You'll be fine.
Kind of looks around.
Yeah, there's nothing in the word in this that would suggest that that the weight wouldn't go down.
Yeah,
I think
I feel like
there's some D&D rules about weight being based on size, so if they're small, they have to be less.
okay, yeah.
I think
So-
so, yeah, maybe.
You do. So he does weigh less. When I say heavy armor, it's actually medium. It's like chainmail, I think it is. But it's
Okay.
chainmail. He has got a shield.
Up base.
Al, I'd say what you notice is you actually see a holy symbol around his neck. He seems to have a mace and some affinity for divine magic.
Yeah. Well, you could be very useful.
Thank you. It's not really an option though. I am there to secure the egg. It's
Can
not-
you fly?
No, that's why I hired you.
You can't fly at all, as in you don't have access to a spell that allow you to fly?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, well then, I would
Well, you-
advise you while on this journey not to stray too far from one of us.
Okay.
We didn't install any sort of safety mechanism in the ship, so... you know.
Oh, all right. I
Yeah.
assume you would strap me in.
You wouldn't want to be strapped into a falling ship, would you?
So you're not going to strap me in?
Centripetal force keep you in, no problem.
Okay.
I'm going to trust the pilot.
I could tie you to the chair.
We can figure it
Leave it
out.
up to you.
It's
We'll
all-
workshop it.
We'll workshop it. It'll I'm sure it'll work out. We have a few days still as well to. Actually, I think it's tomorrow morning we'll be leaving.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, not tomorrow morning. It's tomorrow evening morning. One more day. It is getting quite late though now, so should we call it a night or?
Well, I have one last thing I want to work on, but
Well,
I'm
there's
nearly
nothing
finished.
stopping me from opening the tower right here.
I can come in when I'm finished.
I'll do that.
Perfect. So are you setting up the tower at the dock, basically?
We're in we've got our own little garage, don't we?
A little garage, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just pick a quiet corner.
Perfect.
Just
Okay. Pick a quiet corner. Set up
open
the
the door.
tower. Kelvos will kind of look to you, Artrin. Is Is it alright that I stay with you? I'm happy to assist, or...
Yeah, no, I mean, you're the one who hired us. I mean, you're the boss here.
Perfect. Then, if that's all right, I will return then. I might go explore the red light district. I have not been up here yet.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
Do you have any recommendations? Places to visit? To see?
Ooh, the Dreamwalker.
Where's that?
I will give directions because I don't remember them out of character.
Okay. You do. You direct him to spelunking.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that Lyraxis's place?
No.
No, this is a different
Okay.
scary lady.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Seems to be a theme up in the red light district, is scary ladies.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is. Weird.
I don't know. Perfect. So Kelvos will, kind of give a nod to everyone. Brilliant. I will see you in a few hours. And, kind of...
As he leaves,
Yes.
I'd like to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Ooh.
Yes, I was thinking.
Interesting!
This guy. Yeah.
Alright. Cast Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
He
Okay.
doesn't know that, does he?
I don't think
No.
so.
No.
Doesn't say anything about them knowing. I now
You know where he is.
I know where he is.
Yeah.
Well, the new versions I'll have I think it's advantage on wisdom and perception checks and survival checks to find them.
To find
And I'll know I'll know if they drop to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Which is kind of I don't really care where he goes, but I want to know if he's still alive.
Fair.
He's paying us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so.
He has said he will.
Okay.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, well, we have Hunter's Mark.
So he saunters off.
As soon as that's done, Caché will look around. I should probably contact Talon just in case the ship has stocks we need to distribute. At least let him know. We all good with that?
Sure, new partner in the Abatalerium.
I'm only consulting.
Of course.
We all good, so?
Oh.
Alright, I'm going to send him a message.
Okay. Send Tarlan a message.
Talon, I may have come across a ship with goods that need to be distributed. Can you help?
There's a long pause. I think these topics are better discussed in person, especially if you have a ship. Meet me at the Copper Mirage in the Upper Steam Ward.
Do I spend this last to confirm? No, he can just go there anyway. All right, I pass that on to everyone.
Where do you tell you to meet you?
Say it again, Amber.
Copper Mirage,
The Copper Mirage.
Copper Mirage.
which you know is a bathhouse.
He wants to make sure I don't kill someone then.
Public place.
We're all naked.
Bearing all.
Who's up for a little bath?
Artrin.
A late night dip? What? Don't ask me twice.
Yes.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh goodness.
Of course. You do.
No.
Of course you do.
Why?
Okay. Uh, 18.
18. Okay. As your friends are discussing going to a bathhouse, the ship is, being tuned up, nearly finished, all of that, you get a horrendous feeling in your stomach. And you feel the urge to vomit, but manage to withhold it. and that there's a stinging sensation happening in your arm. The one that's rotting.
Yeah.
A pull.
Okay. How well can I hide this? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, like roughly how bad you say the pain is?
I'd say we're at about an 8.
I don't think I could hide that.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pretty bad pain at the moment. Yeah.
Probably will grab it and grunt.
So-
I go to look at this arm.
All right.
You okay? What's wrong with your arm?
Is there something wrong with my arm? Is it doing anything? Is it rotting even more, or?
It doesn't appear to be rotting anymore. Like more than it already has.
Yeah.
But there's an ache, a dull pain that now that it has started, it's actually not stopping. It doesn't stay in an 8. It probably kind of drops to about a 5, but it is an uncomfortable sensation in your arm, and that's your fighting arm. And
Yeah.
you kind of, do this with your hands where you flex them, and it's not moving as fast as it should. And the kind of the phrase that Kel Voss said kind of plays in your mind of that your soul is rejecting the oath that you swore.
Yeah.
You only have a bit more time left.
Okay.
I look directly at Artrin's eyes. Do we need to dream?
Yeah. Probably.
Oh.
That's what he said, right? Dreamwalker. You can do that?
Do that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
The tower's still up, is it?
The
Tower's
tower
up.
is still up.
Perfect. I'm going to guide you into someplace to lie down.
Should I cast telepathic bond?
Up to you,
That
Al.
follow. Yeah, I don't know if that'll follow you or follow us, but
I can also, I think, cast dream myself. Don't know.
Depends on what Caché is planning on casting.
Indeed.
as in I can also cast dream. Yeah, and then that could allow us to hopefully enter the same.
2 is better than 1.
Yeah, it's just I do get other bonuses and more control with other spells, don't I? Yeah, no, you see, like, if I use my other spell, you'll get a load of benefits from it, and I'll have more control in the dream, I'm pretty sure.
Are you thinking of Doze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I have to doze you. I mean, you can try come in with dream, but I definitely can't use the same spell. I think it's this is a lot faster as well than a dream.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'll cast doze.
Okay. Cast Doze.
Can I before we do
Yeah.
this, could I just ritually cast telepathic bond?
Of course. Yep. So you can mentally
Just-
hear each other.
There might be some way to contact. Yeah.
Gizmo, do you also go into the tower, or are you staying outside with the ship?
I think while this is going on, I will go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to
I'll give you-
keep an eye.
Just kind of support.
I'll give you a shout as well. Say, hey, we're linking up here. If you want to join.
Perfect. Okay, Artrin, you find a somewhat comfortable spot in the tower. The beds are still way too soft, even here. They were really, really soft in the House of Decadence, but you're still.
I have an Underdark room specifically for him.
Never mind. So we have an Underdark room. I apologize. Yes, you did say that. So actually, if you go to the Underdark room, it's very, very dark in here. It's very calming. It's very relaxing, and you can sleep on rocks if you wish.
I would like that, yes.
Okay. It's a strange sensation, Artrin, being put to sleep. against your will, your eyes droop. And you fall into darkness, silence. You can still feel Caché's hand on you, but her touch at the moment is soft, and it slowly is replaced by something far colder. Clawed. Ice burns through your lungs as waves of fear flood through you, dragging your consciousness away from your body. Until there is light. Not the crippling daylight that you've been plunged into since arriving in Manira. This is a familiar glow of the Underdark. The path before you is only visible by glowing green veins that cut through the rock like spiderwebs. These look strikingly similar to the aura veins that you saw in Venom's memories. The crisscrossing patterns of earthly wild magic. Do you follow that path?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I feel? Am I still in pain in my dream?
The ache is still there, yes. And when you glance down at your hand, it is still rotting. You yourself has not changed.
Okay.
But you do
Yeah.
begin to climb if you're moving forward.
Yep. 100%. Yeah.
Okay. Each step is more difficult than the last. Loose rock tumble from your hands as you brace against the surface and try to claw your way out. The spiderweb aura veins kind of glow with intensity as you plunge your hand out of the earth. You see rocks and crystals fall into your face. They fall far, far below you back into the Underdark. And it closes around you, and you actually feel like it's almost going to strangle you, the earth itself. I need an athletics check, please.
Okay. Uh, 10.
10. Okay. Her hand goes out, and there's nothing but just air, and you feel the earth almost like funneling into your mouth at this point. It is choking you, dragging you, trying to pull you back to where you belong. And that's when you feel a gentle hand grab onto yours and slowly begin to pull you out of the earth. You feel a second hand grab onto your wrist, and this is the rotting hand, and they're pulling you, and slowly your lungs unfill with soil, and you're able to breathe again as you come up to the surface. And you now stand in kind of a muddy clearing. Those spider veins are no longer there, but you see a figure before you. They kind of brush off their hands as you rise. And you currently look at a woman. No, actually, no, not a woman. A creature. It's hard to tell. You have never seen something like her before. Her body is covered in black feathers. There's a pale white owlin face. She's slight of frame. Mix of leather and crisscrossing belts, and there's a hip holster holding a book. Scrolls, parchments, kind of similar to Al's, like, physique. But she kind of tilts her head towards you. She looks at you.
Thanks. Who are you? How are you here?
She just cocks her head the other direction. And there's suddenly a burst of light above you, Artrin. She opens up her wings and draws your attention towards the sky. And it erupts in stars. Endless constellations. Tips of galaxies, ancient nebulas. You realize that a lot of these stars, they actually pulse on the ground around her in a magic circle. It's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Just kind of looking around. None of this means anything to me. Why are you showing me this?
Owlin stares at you with such intensity that you can actually see the stars and galaxies reflecting in her eyes. And she reaches out her hands towards you, and you see her fingers weave an incantation just like Al. You've seen him do this before, an exact copy, as if she is reversing time itself. And the rot slowly begins to reverse on your arm. The pain that you were feeling, you were at a 10. Your fists clench as the rot is digging into your skin like claws, deeper into your veins. I need a Constitution save.
15 plus 7, 23?
33.
23?
23. Okay. You remain conscious. Though it does feel like your skin is ripping apart at this point. The being from the stars tries again. She tries to reverse the rot. And your arm stings and aches. It's now even going further and further, it feels like, through your body. Not the rot, the pain itself. Your vision almost goes white with agony, but you feel it. You feel the oath that you swore prickle at the back of your throat. Words that want to choke you now, to drag you back to where you belong. Artrin, you blur between the timelines before the spell snaps. And all you hear is Valkyria. A name.
Just the word?
A name, a word, you have no idea. But Valkyria is all she says. You jolt awake. Right beside Caché, your friends, in Al's tower. And the rot remains.
Hasn't changed at all.
No.
Look at Caché. Do you see any of that?
Did I see any of that, or was I completely locked?
If I remember correctly, I don't think Doze brings you into it. I think that was just for Artrin.
Okay. There, no, I saw nothing.
Doesn't make any sense.
What did
Feel
you
any
see?
better?
Just second, Caché?
Do you feel any better?
No, nothing's changed. There was a creature, person, an owlin.
Ooh.
She showed me the stars. Massive constellations, nebulas all around me. She did what you do, Al. She tried to turn back time.
What stars did she show you? What constellations?
I've never seen stars before I came up here, Al. I don't have a clue.
That's a fair point.
I could try and maybe draw them. But she turned back time. She tried to take the rod out of my arm, and it just wouldn't give. She said the word Valkyria.
Valkyria.
That ring a bell to anyone, that word?
No. None of you.
Does it mean anything to me?
It's like hearing it's like deja vu, Artrin.
Right.
You don't quite know why. You do feel like you've heard that name before, but you can't place it. Probably hidden under memories of fighting and growing up on the streets.
When she showed you stars, did it look like you were outside?
It's more like I was surrounded by them. I don't know if that makes sense. Enveloped. There was nothing else.
Does this sound familiar to me at all? Sounds like some kind of demi-plane, maybe?
Potentially, yeah. There's also, Al, you would be familiar, and you don't have to roll for it. You'd be familiar with the fact that there are entities that can cross between timelines in their own sides of magic.
Interesting.
And they do tend to travel through the stars.
They can cross between timelines.
Have you heard of a constellation called Valkyria?
Have I?
You have?
I was thinking of people, not constellations. Of course. Yes, that's that'd be in blah blah blah.
In blah blah blah. Yes, exactly, Artrin. It is in blah blah blah.
Perfect.
Yes, blah 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 sector in the
Yeah. Just after rah rah rah, yeah.
Yeah.
Beside the
Rah, rah, rah.
nebula.
Yeah. Just around the corner, really. It's
Yes.
not even that far. Yeah. You do. You know Valkyria as a constellation. It is a constellation of a dragon. Funny enough.
So serendipitous. Oh,
Do we have any books or like any information around on the dragons like the one that was in Fenris' sword? Do we have any information around that?
The astral dragons.
That's it, yeah, the Astral Dragons.
I think Fenris burned the only book that was in the library, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I mean, like, I do think
know a little bit about them.
there would be a little bit of knowledge, but what I know, I think Fenris did tell you guys, was that most of it was lies. Well, she believed most of it was lies because Silverlight told her, the books were written by the winners.
We do have Silverlight. Could we ask her?
You do. have
I
Silverlight.
don't know if Silverlight's in much of a state dance or anything. We could try.
It's better than nothing.
I do have one other option.
What's that?
How big is the room? Actually, I wouldn't care. I'll grab the tier seal and I'll just say I've released the blood of stairs.
Oh Jesus! All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Amazing.
Amazing. Okay, so yeah, I feel like Al's tower is a certain size. Al has created little subsections for each of you. It is not big enough for this dragon. All of you are suddenly kind of shunted into corners as this massive sapphire dragon, spectral appears. Yeah, in her glory, it gives a bellowing roar, and then kind of folds her wings and kind of looks to the rest of you, kind of shunts a bit as she's like kind of wedged in this small space. Yes.
Sorry, I forgot.
That I'm a dragon. I can see that clearly.
Yeah. It's actually more, I forgot the size of the room I was in.
And she like folds a wing up so that people can move.
Can you shapeshift, perhaps?
No. Thank you for releasing me. What is it?
I hate to ask a favor just as I have released you, but does the constellation of Valkyria mean anything to you?
Why do you want to know about Valkyria?
It's gonna sound kind of corny, but it came to me in a dream.
It is not actually corny. It makes sense. You are living with a dream weaver. Kind of glances at you, Caché.
I wished on the wall.
There was an Owlin mage wizard. Came to me in my dream. It's the only thing she said to me. No context. But I learned from Al that it's a constellation.
For the constellation, there have been many dragons named after that constellation. It probably has no greater meaning than just being a source of big-brained individuals to contemplate what it could mean. That is just stars up there, truly. However, my previous owner, her name was Valkyria. My tier seal has been passed to the next living heir of Valkyria, Loquinroth.
Okay. Valkyria Loquinroth.
Yes. And I now am with the next heir of Loquinroth.
Me.
Of course. I only open for that family.
I'm just gonna kind of look at the group and then back to the dragon.
What's the importance of this the Quimrock family?
Well, you know the guy I killed?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the guy who you impaled in the chest.
Yeah, he was a Loquinroth, aka
Oh,
I
goodness.
think that might have been my fucking dad.
Oh.
Oh, that's really
Valkyria-
rough.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
Valkyria's
rough.
my mother.
The dragon just kind of looks at you. I don't know. Name Valkyria. She
Photo?
was my owner, or my patron, basically, before this.
How? I mean, do you know how long ago?
No, it is difficult to know from inside the tier seal.
Okay. Okay. Well, shit. Yeah, I think I need a minute. Anyone else want to ask any questions here, guys?
It is very small in here. Please make it quick. I have more space in that tier seal.
Can I, like, with a stuck hand, like, just reach a palm down and try and cast Reduce on the dragon?
Okay,
This
so
might things make it a little bit easier.
I don't know how that's gonna work because it's technically a spectral dragon.
I'm gonna try. I'm you know, made
know what?
magic. Let's see what
Fuck
happens.
it, why not? She's made of magic. She reduces.
Oh, that worked.
It's still not comfortable, but you guys aren't smushed against the walls anymore, basically.
I step forward and there's just an imprint of Gizmo left on the wall.
I peel myself out of that imprint.
Oh, that is.
I thought you were really quiet for that one.
God,
Oh, that is
You know,
much better.
I like being skinny, but some things are a bit ridiculous.
Kind of looks to you, the dragon, Gizmo. That is much better, thank you.
Much better for all around.
Apologies, you look like you've seen a ghost, Artrin.
Yeah, more the fact I made one. Shit. I mean, it's more. That doesn't make sense. If I'm an orphan. How could I be a Loquinroth? That doesn't make sense.
Actually, I think you'll find that because you're an orphan, it makes a lot of sense.
Well, technically, I made myself an orphan, Caché. But no, like, if I had family, why was I in an orphanage?
Maybe to hide your true parentage?
Doesn't make sense though. But it kind of does make sense at the same time because nobles are weird. They're always trying to kill each other.
But you did say that it wasn't you who killed.
No, technically no. It was avarice, but I mean, it's kind of it's all I'm saying, really. He was a fucking scumbag anyway. I don't really care. He was an asshole. It's horrible. Slaver, prick. World is still better off. It's just confusing. Yeah. I don't even know how I'm going to find out more information on this, guys.
I mean, you've only had one dream.
Yeah, that's true.
Dreamweavers do open a lot of possibilities, Artrin. I wish I could tell you more, but
no, you've told me more than enough. Thank you. Yeah, no. I don't think I have any other questions or anything. I promise you'll get out into the real sky soon.
That would be lovely. Preferably not a small room again like this, please, I ask.
No, I wasn't thinking. Yeah, no, that'll... Tomorrow.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, I will. And I will. Okay. Can I end the thing?
You can, anytime you want.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you end it.
Archon, we can have a more comprehensive dream tonight. Baby Al can come with us to help you explore. It might be easy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think the sooner I get to the bottom of this, the better.
But right now, you probably should get to Tart.
And it's at that moment that Al, the pendant that you control this tower with, gives out. And all of you are shunted out of the tower. The magic no longer working.
Did Bradley give me a lemon?
I look around instantly and my gun is out.
I mean, we should all just be in the garage.
You are currently in the garage, yep. Kind
I
of
would take the
piled in a heap. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'll take the pendant off and I will examine it thoroughly.
Okay, yeah. As you look at it, it doesn't look like it shouldn't be working, but it's almost like it's dead. Like it doesn't have any magical capabilities anymore. At least for right now. Something seems to be blocking it.
I'll hand it to Humphrey, another clockwork contraption, and I will ask him to diagnose it.
Of course, and he'll take his hand out and he'll
You'll have full use of any of the spells I have prepared, if you'd like.
Perfect. Do you have Identify?
I do.
Okay, he'll cast Identify.
Disintegrate.
Disintegrate. No more tower. As he takes the pendant, there is a massive blast that rockets through the outside wall.
Oh shit.
And I
If I
need
have my gun out.
all of you to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
I have
Plus
an advantage
4.
because I was prepared.
Sure, go on.
Plus
Yup.
4 if you're within 10 feet of me.
+4 if you're within 10 feet of Artrin, which I think all of you are. You're kind of in a heap together.
Natural 1,
That's
5.
32.
Jesus.
Fucking Christ.
Sorry. That
What?
should be
You're okay.
21 plus 4 is 25.
25?
Yeah.
Also 25.
25. Okay, wow. Everyone,
Oh, no, sorry.
everyone bar Artrin manages to. Oh, I should roll for Humphrey.
But you said you got an actual 1, didn't you, Archer?
Artrin got a
Yeah,
natural one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fine,
there's no point
I
trying to flash
will-
a genius. It.
I can try.
Yeah.
I will give Artrin another momentary stasis.
Momentary
not
stasis
momentary
or a roll?
a chronal
Reroll.
shift.
Yeah, okay,
Chronal
shift.
chronal shift. Okay,
Yeah.
roll on your table. Or roll it to see if you
Well,
fuck up time.
that's 16.
Okay, you're good. You're good. So, Archon, you can roll again.
Do I roll again? Okay. That's 20. Okay,
Oh!
24.
Woo!
No,
It was an
From the
absolute
bottom to the top.
opposite ends of the spectrum. Well done. Perfect.
Adam, I think you're flipping a coin. That's not a dice.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I think you're right.
Oh, damn. Perfect. All 4 of you managed to avoid the damage dealing of this particular blast into the side of the garage. Wood and metal clatters to the floor around you. And Artrin, as you kind of shake your head and from the blast, you look up into the face. Not really actually a face, but the body of a nearly 7-foot tall mushroom humanoid. Their skin is pale white, stained green at the edges. Currently, their hands are balled into fists, and they are like careening back to smack you in the face. But there is like a corroded humanoid head in the like stalk of this mushroom, and there's like sprouts coming out from the eyes and the ears. It's like you can see where it has this particular fungus has consumed some kind of mortal and taken over, corrupted it completely. The rest of you see more giant mushrooms moving towards you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Watch me roll below a 10.
24.
Called
Yeah.
it.
I got a 16.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Hang on. Archon, you got a 16?
Yep.
Perfect.
Gizmo, are you a willing ally?
In this moment, I think so.
I'm gonna swap my initiative with you.
Oh.
Oh.
So you
Ooh.
16.
Okay, so
I start with 16.
Gizmo starts
Yeah,
with a 16.
no, I'll
Oh.
take whatever you have.
I got 10.
Here you go.
Okay.
Cool. That's really cool.
That's a really
The
cool ability.
new alert feat.
Ah.
Oh, the new alert piece. Oh, cool.
That's
That is
really
pretty cool.
cool.
I like that.
That's a really cool feature for the alert feed, yeah. Perfect. Okay, Artrin, Gizmo there. Al?
12.
12. Okay, and Humphrey's gonna go after you.
He gets his own.
Well, he's no, he's kind of paired with you. He's going with you.
Okay, oh
He's
yeah.
going right after you. Caché?
24.
Jesus. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So I apologize. You're gonna have to do a little bit of theater of the mind with the map. I thought you were gonna go back to the Velvet Pearl, so the map is slightly off. We're gonna just pretend that the ship is there and stuff like that. Okay.
All good.
Sorry. So we get you to the map.
You said this thing is 7 foot tall?
Yes, the thing currently right in front of Artrin is 7 foot tall. And let me just get us some combat music. Come on. Play.
Go down here.
Here we go. Okay. So,
We'll fight. Oh.
what you see, kind of before you, obviously that strange humanoid mushroom creature's right in front of Artrin, so like kind of pulling back a fist to strike. There's two more, or it seems, behind the first one. Then there is a just large mound of moving, decaying bodies, rot and body parts. The thing smells awful, and it is slowly like shambling towards all of you. And at the very, very back, you see an individual currently swarming with a bunch of spores. Their skin is drow, it seems, kind of a deep purple, and you can see that mushrooms are currently growing out of the side of their face. Again, as if some kind of fungus has taken over this individual. So, everybody remember how to use Foundry for tracking your combat?
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, just making sure. Caché, you are up.
Oh shit.
Perfect. So, is this area here? This is the hole that was made.
This is exactly. This is kind of the whole. You should have, like, what you can see at the moment is what you can see, because I've put walls there. So.
Perfect. So what? I literally have a perfect straight line here. Oh, amazing. I whip out trouble.
Okay.
Actually, one thing I must discuss with you, right?
All right.
You know, in my new class features,
Yes.
those like extra things that I spend the bardic inspiration, will they work on trouble?
Are those like the grit points from the previous class?
Essentially, kind of, yeah. Like I use the bardic inspiration to get an effect on a shot. Does that work on?
Yes, I would say so. The only time it wouldn't is if you're actually pumping the spells into it, because that would be
that's what I was
considered a
asking.
spell. But you
That's what I
don't
was asking.
you don't have to. You can shoot trouble just straight, if that makes sense.
Oh, I know that, but
Yeah.
I was asking specifically for the spell.
Oh,
reason.
oh, no, because that takes your whole action. I don't think you get 2 shots.
You know, this is a bonus action though. This is a bonus. I use it. I don't. Do you understand my class feature to pump a bardic inspiration to get an effect? Does that work on the spell effect of trouble? Because it's still a shot.
I do apologize. I might not be following what you're saying.
Remember my new subclass?
Yes.
And it's got the ability that I can pump a bardic inspiration to cause an effect on my shots.
Yes.
Does that effect work on the?
Is it dealing damage?
One of them is, others aren't. The others do other things.
Okay. I'm gonna
One's like a stun, and one's like a penetration.
Where is that class abilities?
If you go to my bonus actions, they're all there.
I don't know why your class features are. I'm looking at the wrong Caché sheet. I'm sorry. That's what was my issue. Hang on. Wrong Caché. Bonus actions. When you take the attack action on your turn, you hit a creature with a range attack. Hit the fire, and you can use your guns. Yeah, that's exactly what it says. You can take it when you take an attack action. You can use these things.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
it works on the. Okay, perfect.
I don't see
Then
it. I
have
guess I'm
got it.
confused. Why? What?
I just wanted to be sure of the ruling, like.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean
Yeah.
I mean, you're a gunslinger, so yeah, that's kind of yeah.
Okay.
From what
Perfect.
I understand, yeah.
So I am going to pump 6. What's the max level I can put into trouble again? A 4th level spell into this, and then use a bonus action to pump it with piercing shot to basically make the bullet go through all of them.
Okay. Let me just see here. Is it
That will
stuck
be-
only to bullets? Hang on one second. Gunslinger D, your choice. I can't seem to see where, like, the breakdown of each. I see the shots, but I don't see what they do for some reason on my side.
If you go into like actions and then go into bonus actions, and then you click on them, you'll see
here
what
they
they
are.
do.
Yes, they are. Got it. You make the attack a disadvantage against another creature. That's the one you're doing?
I am doing the piercing shot, yes. Or is disadvantage now?
Measure the bullet, you can make free action at disadvantage against another creature you can see in 15 feet line. 15 feet line behind your first target. If this attack hits, it deals extra damage equal to the number you rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die. To the others behind it. Okay, cool. Alright.
Mhm.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah, cool. Lovely, yeah. So, I think you're making that attack a disadvantage. Did I read that right?
I did, yeah. I rolled the 2 of those, and I still got a 13 plus 9.
13 plus 9 to the death cap, I believe is the first one you're hitting.
First one, yeah.
Perfect, okay. That is... That hits, yep, that definitely hits. So
Perfect.
he's
Then
he's taking the full damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is... And 9... 18 plus 5 is 23, 6, 30, 32 damage.
32 damage, perfect. Lovely, and the other 2 are going to take then your Bardic Inspiration die, which I think is a D10, isn't it? Yes,
Yeah.
it's a D10, perfect. So those, the mound and what appears to be some kind of drow humanoid is going to take how much?
They're taking 7 damage.
7 damage, perfect.
That's my check.
And Trouble's force damage, correct?
Force
Yeah,
damage.
Perfect. Lovely. Lovely. Perfect. The bullet, the shot goes straight through the sternum of the first mushroom. Doesn't seem to phase it. It takes damage, but it just continues to move forward. And all of you watch as the shot just goes through the other 2 as well. It's a pretty cool moment. Perfect. All right. Anything else, Caché?
Nope.
No. All right. We're going to the first death cap. Is gonna just swing all back. I believe it is. Yeah, this one here, first one here, is going to... You watch as the one off to the kind of the side here in the dark. Hope you guys can see him. He's going to kind of brace himself a little bit, and you just watch as all these spores kind of release out from his back, creating 15. No, Caché's out, so I need Al, Gizmo, and Artrin. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Am I still within range of Artrin?
At the moment, you're 10 feet from Arjun.
Yeah, so it's 10 feet is my range.
Yeah.
I've got con save.
Con save.
I got a 21.
21, alright.
33.
33? For a Constitution save?
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay, Al.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
Okay.
Oh, that's fucking still awful.
Oh
That's a
no.
9.
9.
Yeah.
Flash of Genius, +5.
Oh.
It's a reaction then.
Reaction, yeah.
Yep.
So he's 14.
14.
Well, no, 18, isn't it? Did you add on the +4 from Adam?
I did.
Okay, then yeah, 14.
4, yeah.
God, you rolled terribly.
That was
Yeah, I rolled
yeah,
a
yeah.
4, and then I rolled a 5. So
Oh,
Yeah.
at least it was progress.
But you just save. So,
hey, nice.
so you manage to yeah, Gizmo kind of sees you start inhaling the spores and coughing, and flashes genius of you, and you're able to kind of get it out of your system, and not be affected by them. This death cap here then is going to take swings at you, Artrin, since you're right there. That is 20 to hit.
20 hits.
20 hits. 17
17 misses.
misses. Okay, so one of those hits. Nope. You're gonna take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Why didn't I make these all the same dice, Amber? You should remember that for next time. It'd be much easier. 7 points of poison damage.
Cool.
I also will need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
I just remembered as well, I have a level of exhaustion.
Oh,
Ooh.
-2.
Oh,
Minus
shit,
2.
you
I
and
have not
Al.
been doing that all night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
shit.
sorry.
Shit.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Okay. I'm out.
I'm happy.
Wait. Does
The -2.
he gets
Oh, he gets the bonuses
what roll? What bonus? 1 second. I need to check the bonuses on those.
on
Oh,
Doze.
what? Oh, and Doze.
Doze gives you.
What roll? Those gives you some options, I think.
Does it cure exhaustion? That'd be lovely.
No, I don't think it cures it, but it gives you some boosts.
Yeah, so it depends. Yeah, I can only give you one of these. So I think the best for you would be an extra D4 on wisdom or charisma. I don't know.
Wisdom, better than charisma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say wisdom.
Yeah.
1D4 to wisdom checks.
Sorry, again, I just realized. So,
Nope, that's okay. I think Al as well. So from now
Oh,
on,
-2.
we'll just say, we'll say -2 for now that we've remembered. Okay, it's fine. Thank
Yep.
you for being honest.
No, it's 6 plus 5, 11 for that.
11 total.
11 total.
Okay, cool. As this mushroom individual kind of swings up at you, misses the first one, but you just aren't able to miss the second hit. Using the new properties for D&D Beyond, or all the D&D stuff, they're going to use topple. So this hit is successful. Failing the Constitution check, you fall prone.
Okay.
Yep. So with that, then this other death cap is going to move forward, please. Thank you. And is going to take both attacks at advantage. First hit is a natural 20.
Oh god.
Second hit is 21.
Yep.
Perfect. 14 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, sorry, hang on. 21. 25 points of bludgeoning damage. Apologies. 25 points of bludgeoning damage and... Yes, finally some good rolls. 11, 12, 16 doubled.
16 doubled.
32.
22.
22. No,
32.
32. 32 points of poison damage.
Oof.
Ouch.
So that was the crit. We're
Wow.
then gonna go to the
That
regular.
is half my
hit.
HP in one round.
Well,
Don't piss off the rotting god, Artrin.
Yeah, well, I didn't really do anything to him, so...
Next hit there is 10 points of bludgeoning. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of poison damage.
Perfect.
They're not going to topple because you're already on the ground. But this guy is gonna like kind of grab your legs because you're prone and just slowly begin to start dragging you. That's kind of that's the movement. So half movement is gonna get you no, this guy is slow, so he's only gonna get you 10 feet. So he's basically gonna get to there and he's gonna just start dragging Artrin.
Okay.
Away. Perfect. That's the death cap. Gizmo.
A bit's changed. Let me see. Okay. First of all, just top of my turn. Quick check-in with Hunter's Mark. Is your man still alive? And like, where is he?
He's still alive. Kelvos is still alive.
Okay. I'll make the executive decision then that like he's probably fine and we need it more than he does, so I'm gonna drop Hunter's well, I might keep it up actually. What do I do? I don't know. No. 5, 10, 15, 25. Oh, space is that. Oh, that might work. Okay, I will step forward. Where's the mouse?
You are here.
I will step forward here.
Okay.
Oh.
Press space
What am I
bar.
doing? Oh, I'm on the ruler. There we go.
Oh god, Caché, go back.
You have us both.
I as well selected there, yeah. And I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Ooh.
Which is a 30-foot cube.
It is. Let's see here if we can get... Oh, that's a circle. Hang on. Alright, where are you putting it?
Well, I think I should be able to put it over everyone bar this one.
Yep, you can.
So I will drop it there. So that is a Wisdom 17 saving throw.
Wisdom 17. Okay. Okay, perfect. What appears to be the drow figure surrounded by spores seems to have no effect on him. It also seems to have no effect on the massive mound ahead of you, mainly because you notice then it doesn't actually have eyes.
Yeah.
But this guy here... No, that's a 4. And a 17.
17 is the save.
17 is the save. Okay, so this guy is... What's the, I think they're incapacitated, aren't they?
Yeah, so you're incapacitated, have a speed of 0. It takes they have to take damage, or if someone takes an action to shake them out of their stupor.
Perfect. Okay, so I think this is kind of fun. Because you know what, he's just gonna be petrified, even though he's not. But that's the only token I can find. This mushroom individual who's kind of like slowly walking towards all of you, just kind of like just becomes a stalk, and just doesn't move, just looking up up at the patterns. No longer seems engaged with anything.
Okay. Hoped I would get more than one. That is my action.
Is that concentration? I think
it is.
I think Hunter's Mark can just stay. Is it?
No, Hunter's Mark's concentration as well.
Okay, then yeah, so that drops then.
Yeah.
I'll give you this. It appears that Kelvos left the red light district. That's the last ping you got from him.
Yeah, I'll take a bonus action to do the defensive armor to gain 12 temporary hit points.
12 temporary hit points, okay.
Got them in there. And then I've moved 10 feet. Yeah, I guess I'll just move another 5 feet to kind of interpose myself here.
Okay.
Whatever's happening with the light there, I don't know. But yeah, just kind of make myself the target somewhat. And I'll end my turn.
Perfect. Okay. Keeping hypnotic pattern up, and imposing yourself there. That's perfect. It comes to the Carrion Shaman. The shaman is currently surrounded by these kind of circling spores. Artrin, you kind of glance up and you see this individual staring at you again, even though you know, these mushrooms are like poking out of his eye hole. You just hear him say, "Traitor!" and reach his hand out towards you. How mean do I want to be? Yeah, okay. He reaches his hand out towards you, Artrin, and you see fungus and decay move down his arm. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. He just seems to be all about Constitution saves today.
Okay. That is another natural 20, so it's 25 total, including the -2.
25 total, including the -2. Okay, so this is only half damage. Let's see, will you roll me the damage, please? Oh, yes, thank you. Cool. Whoa. 25 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Halved. Or
Nope, that's halved.
oh.
This isn't good.
That's halved. Yes. And he is going to use his... That's already active. And he's gonna stay there at the moment. He's quite happy, so he'll save his bonus action. Lovely. That's him. It comes to Al.
So this here is the big 7-foot mushroom thing.
Actually, no. That's like a mound, a shambling mound of bodies.
Oh God.
Moving towards you. These are the 7-foot tall mushrooms.
Ah, yeah, okay.
This guy, though, he's like a stalk again. He's like looking up at the pattern.
He's fine for now.
I don't like that mound. I don't like that mound a lot. Kind of nasty.
What's Al gonna do about the mound? Yep.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna cast Immolation on it.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
Fabulous. Walk me through it.
So
What does it need to make?
the creature has to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, wonderful. That's its highest stat.
Yay.
No, that fails miserably. 5 minus 1.
Okay. Okay. So that's 8d6 damage.
Okay.
Right? Immolation. Yes.
What type of damage?
Fire.
Okay.
Goodness, come on, dice. Sorry, that's 27 damage.
27 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
And that'll be repeated on his next turn, and then he'll get to make a save again.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Oh, well, actually, no, sorry, it's 4d6 on the next turn.
4d6 on the next turn. Okay. So... Oh, sorry. Hang on. So Al, why calculator? Do what I'm asking. Perfect. As you cast the spell, erupt the body of this mound in flames. Doesn't seem to be taking as much damage as you were hoping.
Shit balls.
But
Right.
it is on fire. I mean, I
Oh,
think
well,
it's on fire.
It'll be repeated damage.
It'll be
anyway,
repeated
so-
damage,
sorry.
exactly.
That's good.
Anything else?
I will... Boopity boop. I might move so that I'm, be even closer to the door.
Okay.
And I'll tell Humphrey to, try not to get himself killed. Not that he's going to listen to me.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Al. What kind of touch spells do you have available?
I have mending. I have virtue. I have cure wounds. I have identify. I have fly. I have gaseous form.
As touch spells? Jeez.
Yep.
Okay.
I have... Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I think at the moment, with his little independence, he is gonna hunker into this corner here, and he might just take a force strike at this guy. So that is your spellcasting modifier, which is
Plus 10.
plus 10. What's-
No.
No.
The modifier is... No, sorry, Wait. So what do I add to my spell attack?
Yeah, so your spell attack.
Yeah, that's plus 10.
Plus
Yeah,
10.
sorry, plus
Okay.
10.
So yeah, it's 21 then to hit. And his little force is 3, and your intelligence is 5. 9 points of damage there to that guy. Lovely. Perfect. This guy is looking hurt after Caché
Okay.
and Humphrey. Anything else, Al?
I will... I don't think I can do anything else on my turn. No.
Okay.
That
Perfect. Lovely. At the moment, we're moving to the Rotten Mound. It can't get to Artrin.
Or Gizmo.
Defense, defense, defense.
Okay. All right. Lovely. So I think what's going to happen here is, as a legendary action, my shaman is going to move. I think he's within range, yeah. And he's going to appear next to Artrin. I think that's only active on... Yeah, no. So, Gizmo, Artrin, and Caché, you were suddenly, like just an eruption of spores come around all of you. Nothing happens at the moment, but you can see them fluttering while you try to breathe. All you can smell is decay and rot. So that is its go, and the Rotten Mound is then going to attack... That's his legendary action, so the round is going to attack Gizmo.
Bring it.
Burning it. 22?
22 is my AC.
Damn. Okay. Let's roll these then. $15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Breaks through my shield somewhat.
And 17 points of poison damage. As the mound slams into you. I believe then, as its next action, it can use Engulf.
Right.
So I need... Is there no save?
That doesn't sound nice.
They must succeed.
I do also have to make a concentration check for the damage. What was it? 7. What was the first damage?
First
The
damage
15 and 17 total?
was 15 and 7. Yeah, so 15 bludgeoning, 17 poison.
Which is 32 points of damage.
32 points of damage.
So 16 DC for concentration check.
Yep.
Natural 1. But I'll use my mind sharpener to automatically succeed.
Automatically succeed. Well done.
I think they use a reaction though.
Let me just double check really quick. Did I save those? I didn't. 1 second. I thought there was a save to it, but my thing is reading that it's not, which doesn't make sense. But I'm gonna check it really quick. Because I didn't write all of it down. That's why. Apologies. So no, it's going to take a second attack at you. And it's not an advantage, it's just a regular roll. Oh my god, that's a natural 20. Okay. I apologize, guys. This is a great fight for me. Okay.
Who's this on?
7. You.
Oh. That's the least favorite answer.
I need a calculator.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I'm not though. Finally. 8, 9. Okay. So, Gizmo. You take 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Right.
And 38 points of poison damage.
What?
Yeah. That was the crit.
Okay.
That was the crit.
Ow.
Yeah. That was a lot of dice.
Going well.
This guy here is then, I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, if both attacks hit a medium or smaller target, the target is grappled and engulfed. Yeah, so that is how I was reading that correctly. Okay. So Gizmo, I feel like you're constantly engulfed.
It does. This seems to happen.
Yep. So you are restrained.
And in its belly.
And in its belly. I don't know.
There goes my retreat idea.
I don't know where the blinded is, but you're blinded, but you are breathing. That is one positive, because you were in the suit. So
Wonderful.
Positives all around.
Silver lining.
Silver lining. I'm gonna move you into the creature, okay? So I'm gonna move you there. So that happened. Let me go back. Excuse me. That is the Rotten Mounds go. It is Artrin.
Okay.
You just watched your friend be engulfed by a mass of bodies.
Can I stand up?
Mm-hmm.
So that's half my movement, which is 25 halved.
Why do you only have 25 feet of movement?
Exhaustion.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So whatever that is. I'm not going very far.
25 halves is 12 and a half, so you round it down to 10 feet of movement.
Cool. As an action, I'm going to use Lay on Hands.
Okay.
And give myself 60 hit points.
Okay. You do so. And the rot burns into your skin. You've lost about 2 days.
I'll worry about that later.
Okay.
That's 2 days time's problem. Okay. Balls is all I can say.
Balls.
But in Draconic.
Balls, but in Draconic, yeah.
This entity is right in front of you now, and like getting a closer look at him, he's the humanoid is clearly dead. It is obviously being possessed by something else.
Okay. There's like nothing I can do as a bonus action except no, I'm gonna do nothing.
Okay.
Or actually, I'll cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
To prepare for next turn.
To prepare for next turn. Okay.
That's all I can do.
No worries. Okay. That is Artrin's go. Top of the round, Caché.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is going to look at Artrin, and as he's engulfed in a sphere of shadow, as I cast Caché's shadowy shield on him.
Caché's
So-
shadowy shield.
For a 6th level slot, you are constantly in half cover. You
Okay.
are resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison damage.
Excellent.
And if you are subjected to the effects that allow you to make a dexterity saving throw and only take half damage, you actually take no damage instead. And if it
Okay.
fails, you still take half damage.
Okay. So it's
Wow.
like evasion.
Yeah, and as a bonus action on subsequent turns, you can move the field to another creature within 60 feet. So if you're ever like, oh, I don't need this, you can pop it out to someone else.
Awesome.
Wow.
All for a bonus action.
That's a bonus action. Oh, it's a 6th level spell, though.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So and then I'm going to pot shot the guy in front of me with 2 shots.
Perfect. Go ahead. Wait, which guy? Sorry, there's 2 guys in front of you.
Ugly guy that's throwing spores at me.
Ah, okay. The shaman. Yep.
Yes. So that would be an 18 plus 9 and a 15 plus 9.
Both hit. Both hit. Yep.
So that's... Oh, they're all the same. So that is 13 points of damage each.
Okay. Brilliant.
And then I am flying into the air and away from the Sporus Maximus. I don't like it. I like shadows.
Okay. As you kind of like, just for cinematic view, as you pot shot into this individual, like into his back, he kind of slowly turns just his head, and you just hear kind of a really awful sounding voice, as if like the vocal cords are being strained and forced to speak. You just hear, "Our business doesn't concern you," as you fly away.
Well, I think it does. And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. Comes to the Death Cap's turn. This guy's still a stock. Does he make any other saves, Gizmo, or is he's just happy out?
No, it's until he takes damage or someone takes an action to wake him.
Okay, cool. So he's just gonna be a stock.
He's just
He's-
happy out.
he's
He's just
happy.
a happy little mushroom.
He's a happy little mushroom.
Oh.
This guy here. Yeah, he's not. He's gonna turn straight for you, Artrin.
Okay.
Both of these guys are surrounding. Yeah. Okay. One is going to attempt to release spores once more. So as their action, I'm gonna need Al. Gizmo, you're in something. You're fine. And Artrin.
Oh, God. I have a different definition of fine. Thank you very much.
True. Al and Artrin, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, but that's good. Okay.
Okay.
15.
15.
21.
All right, both safe. You're fine. So that's that one here, and he is going to take his attacks, multi-attack at you, Artrin. $24 to hit.
That hits.
Oh my god, I rolled the same number twice. 24 and 24. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Alright. Actually, hang on. If he used the first one, then he would have used topple, so I need you to make a Constitution save. See if he knocks you down again.
Natural 1.
Okay. Natural 1, so you fall prone again. So this next attack then is advantage. I'll keep the first roll, and I'll roll another dice, which is the exact same number again. What the hell? That's weird. So 24 and 24. So these two hit. They're gonna be 13 points of bludgeoning. 11 points of poison.
Halved.
Halved. Poison's halved.
Poison's halved.
Yeah.
Cool. Second attack then is 10 points of bludgeoning. 10 points of poison, halved.
Is that halved already, or?
No. 10 and then halved, so
Cool.
5. Sorry,
Halved.
5.
Cool. Awesome. No, that's perfect.
So this guy here, and yep, they've just surrounded you. Basically, that's what they're wanting to do. And this mushroom here is just a happy little mushroom. Then at the end of their go, we're gonna use a legendary action here by our shaman. So, Artrin, I just need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. Another one.
It's a natural 20 again.
Okay.
Jesus.
So it's 25, including the -2.
That saves. That is totally fine. You don't take any damage, but you do see this shaman kind of release poison from his hands. It engulfs you, goes up your nose, but seems to have no effect as you're able to shake it off. So that is its legendary action. We come to Gizmo. Gizmo.
Hi.
Hi. At the start.
Coming to you live from the inside of this thing.
Yep. You are currently restrained, blinded. You can breathe, but you are once again trapped within this weird plant dead thing. And it's very different than the other plant thing you were swallowed by before, just so you're aware.
It doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, right now, like the differences are slight and honestly irrelevant.
At least there's no crying woman in this one. The last one, you
Yes,
had a crying woman.
that is a vast
So,
improvement.
you know,
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't do well in confined spaces, so I'm gonna try and give this thing a stomachache. I'm gonna cast Enlarge on myself.
Oh!
Sweet.
Oh my God. Amazing.
So I am now considered large.
You are considered large, and it's considered large. Oh my God.
Do you burst out through it?
I'm gonna
Do
think
burst
you do.
Hmm?
Okay, hang on. I gotta think about that for a second. That's so fucking cool. I mean, you guys are the same shape, so it would make sense that you just tear out of it. So I'm just trying to think of damage.
Internal.
Thank you, Miguel.
Does this count as a critical hit?
I mean, internal does seem to be a crit point.
Your metal as well. So I'm gonna definitely a D12. Give me like 4 D12, cause
I don't have that many D12s, but I will.
I can help you with that.
roll them at multiple different times.
I have 1,
Come a lot of D12.
2, 3. Oh, I might actually. Yeah, I think this is. Is this a D12? No, that's not a D12.
Christopher.
I'll take one of these. That one's obviously not mine.
Oh God, no! I rolled a Constitution save on its part, and it rolled a 2. So yeah, you do max or full damage.
Well, I rolled 10, 12. I rolled 20.
20. Okay. Perfect. Weird. Yeah. So you just burst out of the side of this thing, dealing 20 points of damage. You are no longer engulfed. You are no longer restrained, and this thing is wailing in pain as you burst out of the side of it.
Nice. That is my action.
Hang on. Let me get Gizmo big.
Gizmo.
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 Gizmo. Technically, as I'm enlarged, I do a D4 extra damage. Should I do an D4 extra damage?
Go on. You do an extra D4 damage.
No.
Hey, you're also. no longer
It all helps.
restrained.
It all helps.
That will matter.
You are not restrained anymore.
Cast a spell. So I can cast another spell. Yeah, I guess. I mean, my hit points are getting low, so I'm going to put up another Guardian Shield.
Okay.
And then I'll trust the rest of the guys to kind of deal with that. And now that we're the same size, I'll turn to the thing and I'll just be like, pick on someone your own size. While I'm sparking and there's just like corroded bits on me, and one of my eyes is flickering and popping out.
The rotten mound does not seem to respond to you as you shout that. It doesn't seem to be mindful of what you.
That's what I thought.
Anything else?
Yeah, no, I think maybe I'll just move. No, I won't because I want to take it. Oh no, because he's fine. No, I'll move down one just to kind of again more interpose myself between.
Perfect. Kind of keep the mound away from Artrin. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Perfect.
Yeah, but I'm holding him off there, but I do look damaged.
Okay. So Gizmo's sparking a bit. Lovely. It comes to the shaman, who. Hang on, let me just double check this spell again. What does it say for how long?
No.
I don't want to.
No, neither do I.
Okay, so as looks at Artrin. Artrin, you're prone again, aren't you? Yeah, you are.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So you're prone. So this shaman's going to kneel down next to you, actually, and whisper close to you. The Carrion King demands payment. He's going to lay his hand on your chest, and I might be some people might get pissed at me now if I do this, but I feel like it will still work because it's technically still a thing. Oh no, it does say a large or larger inanimate plant. Yeah, well, there's trees all over this place. So yeah, so basically he's going to put his hand on your chest, Artrin, and he's going to reach up to a nearby tree. And you see that a portal is opening.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's basically going to slowly start trying to drag you through said portal because you're prone.
Where is the portal?
I will say that the portal is like about here. It's got to be within the touching distance. So he's grabbed Artrin and he's pressed his hand up against the like a tree. Again, the map is weird because you guys aren't you're technically over at the garage. So this map is a bit wonky. I don't have where I thought you guys were going to be back. So grabs you and is going to just slowly start pulling you as if towards the portal. And you, all the rest of you, as you're looking into the depths of this portal, it is the Underdark. Very clearly. Okay, so he's gonna make a strength check to try to... Oh my god, that's another natural 20!
I'm going to force a reroll.
Okay. That's a 3!
Much better.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Rolled.
so he kind of like hooks underneath you, Artrin pulls you close and starts to drag you through the portal and then loses grip and you fall back onto where you are. He's keeping the portal open and his hand is still like on you, so it's still in that kind of transition moment at the time. As a bonus action then he will use his spores, so I think it's within... Perfect. Actually, I apologize. I thought it was he directs them, but it's actually anybody who's in them when he starts his turn, which at the moment is just Artrin. And Gizmo. You Gizmo, yes, you're Big Gizmo.
Big Gizmo.
Big Gizmo.
Big Gizmo.
So that is a...
Bismo.
So both of you take 8
It is a
points of necrotic damage at the start of his turn. Sorry, apologies. I thought that was different.
8. Okay.
8. of necrotic damage. So we're in this weird kind of transition period where he wasn't able to actually get you through, but the portal is still open to the Underdark. So that is his go. Al, it is your turn.
How's he looking?
Which one?
The shaman.
Grand.
Grand and dandy. Oh, jeez, guys.
You asked for combat.
Yeah. Oh. Do I be boring or do I be fun?
Come on, Al.
Be Al.
Be Al.
Yeah.
What would Al do?
He
I'm gonna
flees.
point my skinny purple finger at him.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Disintegrate.
Yay!
Yes! Okay.
Okay, so
And if nothing else, if that portal is like a concentration spell or something, that could fucking knock it off.
Mm.
yeah. That's a Dex 18 save.
Okay.
I heard mushrooms are really good at dexes.
Hang on. I'm doing a public roll because I'm really I'm curious
Okay.
about this. So I'm rolling the d20. You're casting this on the shaman, correct?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yes.
Super fails.
Okay, great, fantastic.
4,
That is
5,
good
6,
news.
7. So it's a 7.
That is
So
a
it's
shit ton of damage.
Yeah. That's okay. 73 damage.
Woo-wee!
How do you want to do this?
I mean, I kind of.
Is this
I
Al being
wanted.
boring or fun? Was this the fun one?
This is fun.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
this
Yeah.
is-
Okay.
I've not used this yet, so.
So he is like manhandling your Artrin. He is like about to drag him through a portal. Yeah.
I wanted to, like, I want him to think that it hasn't hit him.
Okay.
I want him to think that he dodged.
Okay. So he thinks he dodged.
Because it's like, all it's gonna do is just, it's a thin green line
Mm-hmm.
shooting from my finger that hits him,
Okay.
crumbles him into dust.
Into dust. So it hits on impact, and Artrin, you see into the face of this individual as he's trying to drag you through this portal, and you just hear him repeat over and over again, "You belong to the rot. You belong to the rot. You belong." And then slowly the voice just strangles out as the body slowly starts to just kind of peel away like Lord Voldemort in the movies. Just peel away. And yeah, and his grip loosens on you, and he just begins to disintegrate and becomes one with the earth, of what the earth could be up here in the red light district. So not poisoned, dead. Spores are gone, and immediately the mushrooms die as well.
Oh, that's useful.
Head off the snake, they say.
Portal closes. It was almost as if the same thing was infecting them. However, the mass of bodies is still alive.
Wonderful.
Damn.
Gizmo's got this.
Okay, so yeah, Shaman is dead. Again, just the last words you hear, Artrin, is "You belong to the rot." Al, you have gone. Anything else you'd like to do?
I am going to continue cowering away from this shambling thing.
Okay.
Which actually should still be burning on its next turn.
Oh.
She'll take, what, 46?
Yep, we are nearly there. We're nearly at.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so Humphrey then is also going to cower, but he's going to run over to you and kind of just... Actually, no. All of these are dead. Actually, no. Sorry.
Safe here.
He's going to do something different.
Oh.
He get to... He can. He's got that amount of movement. He is going to get up to Artrin. And he is going to cast Cure Wounds using your
Very useful.
spells.
Very useful.
You can get him roll Al.
I can roll for him?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's only a first level.
It is, yeah.
I don't have... That's just, call it 1d8 plus 4. So that's 8 points.
Brilliant.
8 hit points. Perfect. I don't know where the music went. Sorry, guys. Lovely. Perfect. That's Humphrey. It comes to the mound itself. Kind of convulsing still as Gizmo just jetted out of it. It is going to take all of its attacks at you, Gizmo, because that is what it does. You have, like, bonuses to your AC now, don't you? Because you're big?
I don't think there's a bonus to AC
There is, yeah, +2, I think.
for enlarge.
Yeah.
I think that's for reduce.
No, isn't that?
Well,
Because you're harder to hit when you're smaller.
Let's just check.
Enlarge. Yeah, no.
it's okay. I rolled terribly. A 4 and a 6, so I don't think either of
No.
those. No. So that's its turn, and it's going to take fire damage, I believe, right? From the spell, Al?
It'll take 46 fire damage, yeah.
Go ahead and roll that.
is... Oh, and it gets to roll again.
And it gets to roll again. Okay.
Yes.
It's a wisdom save, you said, right? No.
No dexterity, I think. Yeah, dexterity.
Well, that's a 13 minus 1, so that's 12.
16 more damage.
16 more okay. Perfect. 16 points of damage. Lovely. Artrin comes to you.
I am gonna stand up.
Mhm.
I'll have 10 feet. Going to bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
To the other side of it, I'm going to take 2 attacks. I'm
Go
pissed.
ahead. I would be pissed as well.
First one is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And second is 28 to hit.
Oh god, that hits, yeah.
And my
Don't forget to smite.
I won't. I will smite on the first one. Getting 14 plus. I'm pretty angry. I'll probably do a 3rd level smite.
Okay.
So that's an extra 3d8.
Uh-huh.
5d8 total.
I think it is
I will
5d8,
double
yeah.
check. Yes, yeah.
We'll give you an
Sorry.
angry bonus. That's fine, go.
Roll on D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
$26 plus, what did I say? 14. So
40.
40 points damage on the smite. The
Nice.
first hit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Say those numbers again. 14 plus...
It's
40.
40 total.
Oh, 40 total. Oh, makes it so much easier. Thank you.
And 14 points on the second hit.
14 points on the second hit. And then Caché, you did 7
Yes.
originally. Yes, perfect. How do you want to do this?
I just want to cut it until it's small.
Just
Nothing
keep
fancy,
hacking
just-
into it.
Yeah. like I'm in the Amazon rainforest. Just
You do so, and you hack into this thing. Body parts, skulls, bones, everything just comes spilling out of it as you just hack it into nothing. It slowly just kind of disintegrates where it is as you deal the final blow. And you notice that there were a few kind of bystanders at the beginning that kind of ran away because this is kind of a public area. But you, like, you know, it's kind of quiet again, and all of you can breathe deep. The creatures are dead.
okay.
I'll drop in large.
Oh,
Uh,
hey.
I'm probably gonna just drop my sword and shield.
Okay.
Probably gonna start welling up, and without saying a word, I'm gonna cast Find Steed,
Okay.
summon my spectral dragon,
Mhm.
and fly away.
Okay.
I'm gonna call after her. Ashton, where are you going?
Earthbind. No.
Fireball.
Get
Could
back
you
here.
imagine?
Oh, Jesus.
Reverse gravity. Okay, sorry. No, but in that moment, Artrin, all of it crashing down around you, dropping your black fire and your shield.
Yeah.
Okay. You summon your spectral dragon and fly off.
I'd say like it would have looked like I was going into a full-blown panic attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
if that was if Caché saw that, she knows that she's following on
Oh,
her little wings.
Well, we could just take the ship and everyone could go.
Smart idea. Caché dashes back to the
Oh.
ship. Jump on.
Is the ship okay? This is Adam, not Artrin.
The ship is
Oh,
ship is
yeah.
fine. Yeah. Again, if I had known you guys had been in the garage, I would have incorporated that. But
Okay,
it's fine.
cool.
No. You did blow this did blow a lot into like other garages though. So there's a few other people kind of coming around. You actually hear in the distance like slight, not sirens, but the kind of sound of the constabulary coming up to the red light district as people have been called.
We'll pay with the damages. Bye.
We're out of here.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not liable. It's fine.
Well, Archon, you've flown away, so you have
Yeah.
left the group into the
This
sky.
constabulary coming. We might need to just get going.
Yeah, I'm going following him as soon as they get in.
Are you flying just with your boots,
I hope.
or
No, I'm flying. I'm taking
In
the
the ship.
ship and
Oh,
I'm
okay.
following Artrin. Yeah,
perfect? Okay, so
with the boys.
3 of you jump on the ship.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
The ship is quite a bit faster than the dragon. So is this going to be a sweet, awkward moment where you give him a little bit of space, and
Oh yeah, I'm pretending I'm pushing it. You're flying so fast, Artrin. Slow down.
We're right here for you.
we're here when you want
Uh,
to talk.
I'd say if you like pass him and you're shouting at him, he's probably not hearing you. He's just mumbling to himself. Amber, I will talk to you about that.
Do please.
Um,
Very good. Okay. Well then, with that, I think we'll leave it there. You've survived your first encounter with the Carrion crew. And well done. I think I'll sign us off
Once
then.
again,
Go ahead.
we leave off with someone in the middle of a panic attack.
of course.
Thank God it's not me.
But it's Artrin this time, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's character growth for both of them.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens.
I think so. But I'll sign us off here. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.
See.
Artrin.
So
Where are you headed?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know the city at all. Away. Just any direction away from the group.
Okay. Well, one thing that is nice, Artrin, is that the red light district is quite high above the city. So the fact that you're taking off from there, the city is alive with lights, twinkling lights below you. And it is, in its own beauty, stunning. And then you see the walls, with soldiers or, military constabulary keeping the watch on the gates. And then it goes dark outside the walls. You see small little hamlets and towns and villages throughout the vineyards, but it's wild out there.
If I'm able to get away from the group, I don't know if we would need to roll or but to land somewhere.
Just check this. This is the spectral seed, right? Spectral.
It's find steed is the spell. So it would be the speed of the spectral dragon.
Dragons, I think, have 60 feet of movement. I think.
The spell only lasts 10 minutes also, but I'd be re-upping it as much as I need to.
Okay. It is only, it's a second level.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 60 feet just because why not? Which is not faster than the ship, but 60 feet times. You know what? It's okay. Let's roll. I think go ahead and roll me a stealth, I guess.
Okay.
I can always find a way to distract the group, so.
No, I got actually rolled high even though I have disadvantage. I got a 16 total.
16 total. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. You are able to fly as long as you have spell slots to cast second level. I'd say you get quite a few miles, and the hum of the Fyrefly dissipates. They're obviously distracted by something. And it is now just the quiet sound, whooshing sound of the wings.
I'm just mumbling to myself over and over again. Weak, useless. I almost got Gizmo killed. I keep thinking about how damaged his suit looked. Seeing him as I'm lying flat on my back being engulfed. Almost dying and spreading that rot even further up my arm. In the quick moment of it, just trying to stay alive. And I'm just gonna scream. I'm just gonna scream for avarice. I'm gonna say, Avarice, you bastard. If you want me to help you, then help me. I'm not gonna get very fucking far on my own. Not while I'm rotting away and putting everyone else in danger. You need me. I already have a solid lead on what you need me to do.
and make me a persuasion check.
-2, 19.
Okay. Are you still currently flying, or have you landed?
I'd say at this point I would have landed.
Would have landed. Okay. Any particular place you're looking for, or just anywhere?
Somewhere quiet, so either like a field, like an open field, or amongst trees, somewhere where if someone was to see or hear me, it would still take them the bones of 10 minutes to get to me.
To get to you. Okay. Easily done. What you notice is as you've left the city of Manira and the buzz and hum of the city is gone, it is beautiful fields and vineyards now. And you can easily find like valley, basically, encompassed by, you can see mountains in the distance, snow-capped. It's a stunning place, and there is no one around. There is not even a torch or a lantern anywhere in sight. You kind of climb to this kind of top of this kind of almost hill, kind of, and shout these words. And it is just quiet, dark. Evening, you hear the buzz of insects and let's just say cattle maybe in the distance. Your words fall from you, your heart sinks. And you hear, there's really no reason for you to shout. A voice comes behind you.
I'll turn.
You once more stare at the strangely dressed nightmare of greed. Faceless. That tricorn hat covering what could be eyes, but you remember you're the only person in this group who's gotten close enough to see the endless maw of teeth that's hidden behind that.
As unsettling as I find him, I'm going to get up close to him, not in an aggressive way.
Mm-hmm.
In a haggard, like tired, limp, I'm starting to feel sore from this rot. And I imagine, given the amount of lay on hands I used, it's probably fully up the arm, if not into the chest.
It's starting to get a little bit of senua at this point. Like it is, yeah. Corroding up into your shoulder, down your chest, yeah. You're looking for my help, I see.
I'm looking for us to help each other.
And what is it that you think I could give you?
You're kidding.
No, I do know what I can give you. But what can you give me?
What do you want? Besides everything. Let's not play games. I know what you are. At least I have an idea of what you are, Evers. Name your price.
Your little friend isn't going to be happy that you're speaking to me. You know that, right?
Why do you care?
You're right.
Are they here? I'm here. I'm talking to you. So let's leave it between us. What do you want? I do not. I'll actually rip away the chest piece covered in mushrooms. I'll leave it fall onto the floor. I don't have a lot of time. You already need me to deliver a message. What else do you need me to do in order for you to fix me?
For the moment, to swear your loyalty to me and to a dark path.
I'll agree to help you until we're finished. I'm not going to pledge myself to you forever. I'll tell you what. I'll strike down anyone. Anything in your way. Until we are even.
And am I the one who decides when we're even?
No. We'll have to mutually agree. There has to be a point.
I accept these terms on one condition. You tell me what you want. Your greatest desire. What fuels that heart, Artrin?
Since leaving the Underdark, all I've really seen is pain. Slavery is just as rampant here as it is under there. I want it gone. I want everyone to be free.
Admirable. And potentially something that I could get behind, as I too am trying to free my own. He'll kind of stand back, switch his weight to one side, and hold out his hand.
What's the end goal?
To show people what they truly are. That is my purpose.
Okay. Can understand that. I'll hold my rotting arm out.
Okay. He takes it. There is a moment as he does take it that you feel Avarice's hand physically. But there is a moment where the entire body kind of shimmers, like flicks in and out of existence almost. Very weirdly similar to how you flicked between the timelines. There's just that moment, you catch it because you experienced it just recently. And he does the same. Yeah. And then reforms a little bit more in front of you. And as he grasps onto your rotting arm, what oath do you swear, Artrin? Just your subclass.
As in...
yeah.
Okay.
If you're changing your subclass, this is the time to do it.
I would like to swear a oath of Bleakwalker.
Okay. As you say the words and swear this oath, the rot dissipates. You feel no longer connected, drugged down, or held down into the earth that seems to want to be swallowing you up. You feel lighter, like a weight has been lifted off of you. And there is a sense of darkness that now resides within you. He releases you, kind of again switches his weight back to his back leg and goes, I hope you don't mind that, I had you take out your uncle. He was a bit of a dead weight anyway. No hard feelings.
Saving scumbag.
That's what I thought. Glad we're on the same page.
I need one more thing from you. But,
Go on.
I imagine it's nothing. We're going to be entering a tournament here in the city.
Yes, the Steam Core Gauntlet, I believe. Is that right?
You're going to pay for it, yeah.
I'm gonna pay for it.
Yes.
With what gold, Artrin?
Oh. To a creature agreed. I'm desperate, not naive.
You think me
Sure
so...
you can handle it.
Ugh. Fine. For you to smite anything that stands in my way. Very well. I will pay your entrance fee. Or I'll find some... I'll get the money to you. How about that?
Fine.
We're gonna do great things together, you and I.
On my terms. You don't ever take me out of my body again. I already told you. You want someone dead? Tell me.
Very well. No more tricking your mind. I understand.
Okay.
Well, this has been delightful, but I am very busy.
So am I.
You
Farewell.
look it. You also look like shit, by the way.
Have you looked in the mirror?
Goodbye, Artrin.
Bye, Avers.
Vanishes.
I'm gonna look down at the plate that was affixed to my chainmail, covered in mushrooms. I'm just gonna spit on it. And make my way back to the city.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna walk.
All night?
No, just enjoy the nature
Hmm.
for a little bit.
Okay.
And maybe after 30 minutes, summon the spectral steed and take off.
And take off.